believe this place is a real place, and you believe it have things to believe in still, then it's you that I'm talking to. I know you're fed up by the rule and divide and the shooting and the killing and the state and the crime and the bloody corruption all the time. Oh Lord, what a critical, crucial time. Don't give up, don't give in, no, never surrender, never give in. Time to get up, guy up and hold your hand for the children's sake and the good of the land. I said, answer the call, all believers, answer the call, all the young leaders, answer the call, all believers, oh, you're gonna be a believer, answer the call, all believers, answer the call, natural born leaders, answer the call, all the dreamers, this is a call to all the dreamers, all the beautiful dreamers, hoping, wishing all your dreams come true. If you're steady sitting down just dreaming, big, big dreams, but ain't doing nothing, then how you expect your dreams to come true? I know you're fed up by the hate and the fight down, Lord, the bad man, the bully, the fight down. Too much frustration, too much of pain. Now you're afraid to dream again. You're steady jamming and you can't get through, and you feel this place have nothing for you. Don't give up, don't stop believing. Dreamers got to keep on dreaming. Answer the call, all the dreams.
This is TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. This is your TTT News update. I am Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. The International Monetary Fund team has presented its preliminary findings highlighting several positive developments in Trinidad and Tobago's economy. According to the IMF, recent economic indicators point to signs of stability and improvement, supported by stronger fiscal performance, improved economic activity, and ongoing policy measures aimed at strengthening growth and resilience. This as the IMF staff team, led by Ms. Anna Gusina, met with Finance Minister Devendranath Tanku on Monday for the concluding meeting of their two-week official visit. The Finance Ministry said the IMF outlined its preliminary findings, pointing to a strengthening economy, noting that TNT's ongoing recovery is being driven by continued strength in the non-energy sector, notably services and manufacturing. It also pointed to favorable medium prospects, fueled by major energy sector developments, with GDP growth now projected to rise to 2.9% in 2027 and 3.5% in 2028, reflecting expected gains from future energy projects. Minister Tanku welcomed the IMF's assessment. He said government looks forward to reviewing the final report once it is completed and submitted to the IMF Executive Board. History was made at Skinner Park in San Fernando on Sunday night when Savita Singh was crowned International Chutney Soca Monarch 2026. She became the first woman to capture the title in the competition's 31-year history and also claimed the crown of Chutney Soca Queen for this year. In second place was Rani Rasika Dindyal, who was also crowned the 2026 Traditional Monarch. Lady Lava took the third spot, followed by 2025 Monarch Marsha Montano in fourth place. In a statement on Monday, organizers of the competition, Southex Limited, said Singh walked away with a top score of 813 points from the 9 judges. Rasika scored 673 points and Lady Lava got 662 points. According to Southex, Marshall scored 651 points. It notes that this was the first time the grand finals of the competition was held on a Sunday, and it attracted a large crowd. There were 14 contestants. Now, work to preserve and enhance civic spaces is continuing across the country through the National Program for the Upkeep of Public Spaces in preparation for Carnival 2026. Work in the Kora area got underway last week. TTT News visited the community this morning and spoke with Area Councillor Sukhdeo Prakash Bharath. The workers started last week at the Kora Hospital and have already collected several bags of garbage. TTT News spoke exclusively to Councillor for the area, Sukhdeo Prakash Bharath, who expressed his satisfaction with the progress.
They started from the hospital and they're going straight up to pool 1 and pool 2. Because as you can see, the roads have not been clean for a certain time. But the workers here are really, really excited. Most of the workers here are from the CPEP, so we are taking into the CPEP teams and bringing the workers on.
Councillor Bharath says this program will benefit the participants greatly.
This is meaningful pay. This is not like the $80 or $90. It's almost like $300 a day. These workers are going to get, and so they can put food on the table. They can see about their families, and so that's the idea behind this whole thing. So I want to thank, first of all, the Prime Minister for this initiative, Minister of Local Government for initiating the program and ensuring that it was taken to cabinet, and we got the necessary funding to do this.
The National Upkeep of Public Spaces program was officially launched nationwide on December 15th, 2025. In some sport now, round 4 of the Secondary Schools Cricket League Premiership 1 Division is set to take place today, with fixtures scheduled at venues across Trinidad and Tobago. First place Presentation College San Fernando will be aiming for their 4th straight victory when they travel to Port of Spain to face Queen's Royal College. Fresh off a 5-wicket win over St. Mary's College last week, Vishnu Boys Hindu College will meet Shiva Boys Hindu College in Penal as they look to secure back-to-back victories. In the round's other matchups, 3rd place Presentation College Shagornas take on 4th place Hillview College, while 2nd place Naparima College will clash with St. Mary's College. And that's what's making the news this morning. But joining us right now is the host of Trinidad and Tobago Today, Vermala Bakaran. Good morning, my good friend Vermala.
Good morning, Carrie. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm a little tired.
That was TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
This is about creating opportunity through responsible management and citizen participation in national wealth. We are targeting US $3 billion in new investment within the next few years in energy, in construction, in tourism, and the digital economy.
Music.
It's reconstruction time in Trinidad, so put your shoulder to the wheel, and lad, move on, don't stop till you reach the top. You put a hand and I put a hand and we will sing. For big and for small in no time at all, prosperity. There's no other way to do it. Show your patriotic spirit, unity somehow. If Trinidad ever needed you, is now.
Culture.
The budget has goodies and some not so goodies, but that is because fairness requires that everyone plays their part.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM.
These are not just stories. They are the echoes of who we are, passed down in voices, in silence, and in memory. From the heart of the Caribbean, where history, mystery, and magic meet, this is Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Your weekly journey into the legends, stories, and whispers of our islands. Brought to you by Talk City 91.1 FM. You may wonder, how can a tree become a legend? But for centuries, one towering giant has stood not just as part of the landscape, but as part of the lore. They call it the silk cotton tree, also known as the ceiba, the kapok, the jumbi tree. Its massive roots grip the earth, its branches stretch high into the sky, and its shadow carries stories older than memory. Long before the modern world, the first peoples of Trinidad, the Amerindians, believed this tree was a dwelling place for spirits. They didn't worship it, but they revered it. Later, when Africans were brought to the island, they too learned to respect the silk cotton. So deeply, in fact, that many refused to cut it down for timber. That fear still lives today. Engineers, planners, workers, even with blueprints in hand, have been known to walk away rather than disturb a silk cotton tree. Better to reroute a road than to awaken what lies within. For the old stories warn, inside the trunk, inside the roots, dwell spirits not meant to be disturbed. And if you dare to cut it, if you strike the silk cotton, if you chop away even a single piece, the lore says you will be struck dead. Immediately, no second chances, no mercy, just silence. So when you pass one on a lonely road, when its massive branches loom above you in the moonlight, remember, in the Caribbean, some trees are not just trees. They are guardians. They are warnings. They are alive with stories we were never meant to forget. Another tale from our islands, reminding us that the past, the spirits, and the stories of our ancestors are never far away. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Carnival Sunday night. This is us. One rhythm. Ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday night.
Question for you, I have a question for you.
Are you suffering from a lack of pavement lime vibes? Experiencing sudden sugar withdrawal? Do you need some flavor in your life?
Yes, rest your carnival hearts, because we are taking the pavement lime straight to Flavor Village.
Still 100% sugar.
Still 100% pavement vibe. And the best part, it's still free.
Plus, look out for the Forest Park Punching specials all night long.
It's Next 99.1, Digicel, and Forest Park Punching next level of flavor. Thursday, 12th February, from 5 p.m., we are the Flavor Village. Get your team, get your flag, and come take one last pump with the Next 99.1 family. The next level of flavor is powered by Digicel, Forest Park Punching, Blue Waters, Stamina Energy, Yellowtail Wines, Absolute, Jameson Irish Whiskey, Sunshine Snacks Sun Mix, Nut Bar, Creamery Novelties, and the Ministry of Culture and Community Development. Next 99.1 FM, the pavement lime lives on.
This Valentine's season, Talk City 91.1 FM celebrates second chances at love. Were you divorced, heartbroken, widowed, and thought love was over until it found you again? Share your story on air in just 1 or 2 minutes. Tell us how you healed, how long it took, and how love returned. Respectfully, honestly, and from the heart. Daily winners will be selected with a grand prize winner announced on Friday, February 13th. Second chances. Love after heartbreak. Only on Talk City 91.1.
I dey carry your water from the moon and back, oh. I dey change my track, oh, just to see you there.
Powered by the House of Angostura, Flowers 137, Cinema 1, Gemstone.
This Valentine's season, Talk City 91.1 FM celebrates second chances at love. Were you divorced, heartbroken, widowed, and thought love was over until it found you again? Share your story on air in just 1 or 2 minutes. Tell us how you healed, how long it took, and how love returned. Respectfully, honestly, and from the heart. Daily winners will be selected with a grand prize winner announced on Friday, February 13th. Second chances. Love after heartbreak. Only on Talk City 91.1.
I dey carry your water from the moon and back, oh. I dey change my track, oh, just to see you there.
Powered by the House of Angostura, Flowers 137, Cinema 1, Gemstone.
Wake up to the issues that matter most on The Ground Report. Join Andy Williams and Lennox Smith every morning from 6 to 9 a.m. for real talk, real analysis, and real perspectives on the stories shaping our nation. News, current affairs, and voices from the ground, unfiltered and unapologetic. That's The Ground Report. Weekday mornings on Talk City 91.1, where the conversation begins.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it loud. Bang, 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 bang.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team, as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and...
They are the echoes of who we are, passed down in voices, in silence, and in memory. From the heart of the Caribbean, where history, mystery, and magic meet, this is Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Your weekly journey into the legends, stories, and whispers of our islands. Brought to you by Talk City 91.1 FM. You may wonder, how can a tree become a legend? But for centuries, one towering giant has stood not just as part of the landscape, but as part of the lore. They call it the the silk cotton tree, also known as the ceiba, the kapok, the jumbi tree. Its massive roots grip the earth, its branches stretch high into the sky, and its shadow carries stories older than memory. Long before the modern world, the first peoples of Trinidad, the Amerindians, believed this tree was a dwelling place for spirits. They didn't worship it, but they revered it. Later, when Africans were brought to the island, they too learned to respect the silk cotton, so deeply in fact that many refused to cut it down for timber. That fear still lives today. Engineers, planners, workers, even with blueprints in hand, have been known to walk away rather than disturb a silk cotton tree. Better to reroute a road than to awaken what lies within. For the old stories warn, inside the trunk, inside the roots, dwell spirits not meant to be disturbed. And if you dare to cut it, if you strike the silk cotton, if you chop away even a single piece, the lore says you will be struck dead. Immediately, no second chances, no mercy, just silence. So when you pass one on a lonely road, when its massive branches loom above you in the moonlight, remember, in the Caribbean, some trees are not just trees. They are guardians. They are warnings. They are alive with stories we were never meant to forget. Another tale from our islands, reminding us that the past, the spirits, and the stories of our ancestors are never far away. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
This is Destra. Right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked. Bang, 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 bang.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team, as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
The Ground Report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The Ground Report. The Ground Report.
I would think that there's been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith. The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's 17 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock. And you're listening to The Ground Report. You're surely the pitbull of radio in studio. I just want to tell the director good morning early. Director, a pleasant good morning to you. Snipes, how was your morning? How are you?
Good morning to you, Andy.
Nice. Oh boy. Very good, very good. So how was your day yesterday? Hectic?
I'm definitely having a hectic couple of weeks because, I prepare for Carnival on the road, and then we have probably sometimes 4 events per night, because I also DJ 4 show in Winchester, so it's a really, really packed season for me. And then I have to get up at 4 to make sure I'm here to take care of the ground report.
Yo, bye. We papa. And you telling me you inviting me? Not me, I ain't not all of that, no?
Into the darkness you shine.
Because he will get up to reach here to prepare for the ground report.
Ashes we
and while he here, he quite gone with he.
Like
he now might be blowing one, like. With the man, boy, but you let the man go out, the man sleeping. Hey, Pitbull sleeping, boy, them fellas and them not me, no? Mr. Pleasant, good morning to all maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers. Good morning to each and every one of my drivers that are locked on to Talk City 91.1 FM. Good morning to you, drivers.
Bang, bang, bang.
Tell me what we talking about. To those of you that look on to us on social media, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, those of you that are joining us through the Caribbean to South America, United States of America, whether it be Florida, Washington, New Jersey. Wow. Got people following us all in India, in Austria, in Australia too, South Korea, not North, India, Canada, throughout Europe. Boy, when I think I say, oh, all them places Trinidadian gone by. All the Trinidadian all over the place, but they want to deport the Venezuelan and them. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I shocked. I say, well, now people in Africa and thing, I say, well, Middle East and all kind of thing, I say, well, what them doing there? Japan, what? There are people in Japan too. I serious thing, boy. Wow. And for those of you that are now locking your dial or for the first time via social media or on your radio, not knowing this program, this is the Ground Report. I'm Andy Williams, better known as the Pitbull of radio. They say I'm a bad boy on radio, but like a poodle in real. With co-host Lennox Smith, the big word man, and director Snipes, man behind the one of the tools, that's the one that's clicking off all of the phone and things. Well, they can't blame me again. When all they're talking and all of see sudden ads coming, commercials coming, pop! Well, they had to go one time, cutting in all here. You know, back then, if we wasn't with Talk City, you know, they'd been calling with me. But anyway, cut me for that, and then other people will be calling. But you're real disrespectful, boy, Andy, boy. That one we look how long she calling the program. You cut the woman, boy, Andy, boy. You laughing, boy, Snipes, boy.
They would really deal with your brutal.
Yeah, boy. So what's me? I glad you in the scenes now. When they get caught, look, I let them know in advance, you know, the director Snipes. It's you cutting them. It's you. So they ain't gotta call me. I wait to see, you know, none of them call me yet to say I'm. Bandy, that director, Yari Snipes, you are a disrespectful fella. You know, I was talking. Because I go say, but the break come. Look, remember, we had to go for the news. Hey, commercials at the play. But I around long, you know. It's about 15 years. And he wasn't to cut me. Boy, we lost the program. Better we lost the program, boy. Because Snipes was
Yeah, but the program lost.
Yeah, but because you disrespect where you was looking, I tell you the hard one already, you know. What? Don't get time with them callers and them hard people. Especially them online there. Oh God, them online too ain't easy. And me ain't gonna lie, them see my drivers and them. All them maxi taxis, yellow band, green band, brown band, red band, all. Down to blue band in Tobago. All them PH vehicles and them. Boy, a lot of people look onto the ground report, man. And yours truly, Pitbull of Radio, I appreciate it. I've grown over the years, and I've grown to serve you. And remember, as I always promise you, I'm your voice. Whether yes, I support the UNC, but if it is, I have to talk for you, so be it. I'll bite up anti-cams too. Come here, anti-cams. Bang, bang, bang. Not making no joke, eh? The Almighty God give me a gift and blessed me to be able to be here to serve you, not in politics, but via the airwaves. And I gratefully appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to make sure I ain't fail none of you. I'll always stand up for you. I'll always be there for you. I'll always be your mouthpiece and give you the opportunity to have your voice. Like for instance, have a miserable one always calling. He named KFC. He go call the program and UNC win. He and win. And oh boy. Don't take him on. He heading too good. He's been well taken care of. Bang, bang, bang.
And what can stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us,
I'll have to read your all chats out today. I don't have you all to decide, eh? Let me say blessing good morning to all of you in Tobago, my brothers and sisters across the Tobago that make sure they unite Trinidad and Tobago through the Ground Report program. And you all know there's no other, but don't even bother when it comes between the 6 and 9 a.m. in the morning. It's the Ground Report program. With your Pitbull when I'm on air, a bad rah. And your Pumpek when I'm off here, and you meet me in real, you say hi. You say hi. All in here in this horse voice, then hi, and how are you? Say, but you the Pitbull. But are you looking for a big black ugly man? You just talking, you just talking that kind of way, but what kind of Pitbull? But there's a poodle. Boy, women, they always say that. I say, lad, don't meet them. Just stay behind the scenes and let them just hear the rough voice. Rah! Anyhow, y'all, the lines are open, eh? We're going to start the lines. I ain't seen Lennox yet, so I can't tell him morning. But he's there. Always on that computer. That fella is a serious fella. So then what's on your front burner? What's supposed to make news that not making news? I'll hail Roma Price, all of you that are locked on already in a little bit, eh? I'll run through while I wait for your calls. So talk to me. Oh boy.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Hello, good morning. First caller, you go ahead by the time.
Yes, sir.
Now looking for the headliners. And them. Yes, more.
I send you link for you with my little problem I get more with my house now. I send you link for you.
You send the link.
Highlight to me, yeah, Papa highlight it to me.
Yes, I
Have a
heard.
blessed day, and you have a blessed day. You and my ticket.
No, well,
Or
tell
you
me,
have
tell
a
me,
blessed
tell me,
time.
tell me what's going on. Tell us what's going on.
Boy, Andy, my house had a fall on me. Right now, me and gang go street and pass it. Well, I start to give me pension maybe.
Talk in the
from
phone.
next
I
month.
find like
done
I
sign up
ain't hearing you clear at
pension
all.
5 months now.
I find you hearing you clear.
I
Talk
sign
in
up
the
for
phone. Go ahead.
I signed up for my pension. I told me I don't go for any money. I knew the next meal coming from any David boy and the boy. My brother lock up the water so I can't get water. His water. He lock up the water in front of his so I can't get water. But I had a begging neighbor for the hose boy. The problem like going to a family boy and the
Your worst enemy like his family. Wait. All right, partner. Like your worst enemy is your family. I will think it, right? I will check out your link. Enter, tell all you welcome to the Ground Report. And whether people criticize the government, you still have opportunity to talk here. Yes, we will listen to what you're criticizing. And if you're right, I'm going to say right. But if you're wrong, I'm going to let you know you're wrong. Perfect example of the Ground Report. Listen.
I want to say that this Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Mr. Zakuru, is a total failure. You don't know what's going on in your own ministry, and all you're doing is studying to give people tickets. Yesterday, which is the 9th of February, no bus to go Port of Spain from San Fernando. The $6 bus was totally non-functional. Every single big bus that came into that terminal was immediately sent to UE. Everything going to UE. In San Fernando, they no longer have a PTSC bus terminal. It is now a UE terminal. And I want to tell the passengers who are accustomed using the north-south service, go to the complaint section in Citygate and write reports about how inadequate that north-south $6 bus service is. That's San Fernando Port of Spain limited stop service. Write reports and ask Port of Spain PTSC to take over that route from San Fernando. Because you see San Fernando PTSC, they can't make again. They can't handle it. It's too much for them. They're very incompetent, and it's a set of lazy, big belly East Indian drivers that don't care about nobody. How you could take all the buses in San Fernando and send them UE and not have a single bus working? That is madness. PTSC, I hope you're listening, right? I want Port of Spain PTSC to take over that north-south route from San Fernando, and you send buses down to San Fernando and bring them back up, because San Fernando is brainless and spineless and stupid. This nonsense has to stop. Write reports and complain. This Minister of Transport is a waste of time. Does nothing whatsoever. And I don't care. You see Miss Santa Kerma could talk she rubbish and defend this present government. It is failing. It is 10 times worse than the PNM. I own.
Oh Lord.
We papa.
Bang, 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 bang.
That's the bus man. The bus man making joke. Like the man going mad. Man say, all UE. I say, but that is Iowa George. Oh God. Man like that bus thing sending them mad now, boy. All you?
We have calls and voice notes on this
Well,
side.
go on that side, boy, but you ain't see like the man going mad, Snipes.
Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, Nigel. Morning, Andy. And my extension, Lennox. That guy was going good with his complaints until he started bringing race into this nonsense and all right. I don't know why we don't move away from this race stupidness, right? Because he don't know as if laziness is just, bound to a race or some kind of thing like that. It's across the board. It's have lazy people in all walks of life. I don't understand this kind of nonsense, boy. Okay, you have a problem. You have a problem. No problem. Nobody's saying no, don't have a problem. Don't voice your opinion. But you guys have to be, when somebody bringing race into it, just cut it off. Don't even air it. This how me disturbed this morning, man.
Wow. Boss man, you hear any about now? Don't put in them thing. Go ahead, Snipes. We have there again. Boss man, had the man and all going thing there. Let me see what other voice notes before we go into the headlines there, boy. What a start of the morning, eh? Man said the man he had feeling a hoe. Boss man, you going mad for boss? And
Andy, good morning. Andy, is that guy called this morning and said he have no water because his brother lock off his water?
Yeah, he brother lock off his water.
I didn't hear clearly. I mean, what's wrong with the man's brother, man? You guys are family, bro. Come on, work it out.
Yeah, boy.
Family is the best thing, man. Okay? Andy, and so far I'm enjoying the carnival, watching it on YouTube, whenever I get time.
But Orlando, you ain't find that really.
Maybe next year I'll come for the carnival. I will Andy talk to you later.
All right. You're not too good. I nothing, man. And that's why I watch out when the man say, brother, I say, Lord. Boy, you did send something. Let me see where is that, boy. Let me see where is that one time. Way, Papa. Family in Trinidad and Tobago just live like dog, boy. I can't understand this at all. Or they live like real dog. All families, Anyhow, let me this is something I will want to play here on the Ground Report too.
This Wednesday morning on The Ground Report, we're bringing you a very special guest. Joining us live in studio is Senator the Honorable Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, and Minister in the Ministry of Finance. From 6 a.m., we'll be talking development, the economy, and the real issues affecting you. Straight, honest conversation, no long talk. So set your alarm, tune in early, and be a part of the discussion. That's this Wednesday, 11th February, from 6 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. The Ground Report. Real talk, right where it matters.
So brace yourself for this Wednesday here, the Honorable. Can you start saying where we're going to ask the hard questions, eh? And we're trying to make them now start to interact with you all. Yeah. I have to interact with you all, man. And don't forget, Snipes, I want you to let them know what is the prices that they're going to win and when they can call in and what this Valentine's is about. Talk to them. Because I would like some of my people to contribute what it feels. Snipes, director, give me something on that day now, boy.
I'm just kind of scrolling back in my in my archives to find the information on what they can win. I know definitely they're going to win 2 tickets, all expenses paid, paid tickets, to, I believe it's St. Martin. When I get the information, I'll be able to confirm.
I send it to your phone there. No. I like how you just do it, man. Okay, getting it there. No. I want one of my people and them to win this thing, man. All the ground report so long, all the fight a hard battle, right? You're getting it there. See again? I want it to go on a little vacation.
Yeah, so definitely each day we can officially announce a winner. Someone is going to walk away with Angostura hamper.
What?
And hamper? Yeah. And a pair of VIP tickets to Cinema One Gemstones. So you can look out for that every day. And of course, this is all in the lead up to the grand prize that's going to draw on Friday. A pair of Round Airline tickets to St. Martin. Compliments of winning.
Imagine a ground reporter, boys, director Snipes. One of them who toil hard, always is get up early, win a nice late trip.
Well, watch that. They have to call and give us a nice little story. Make it memorable. They must give us one of those stories that people will never forget that love still exists.
Yeah, boy, that'll win that.
Yeah.
All they have to give you that story. All they can't get you unless they give you that real story. And for those who know lock on Director Snipes, what story that they have to give them the information of this competition. Go ahead, Director.
Well, definitely, guys. We're asking listeners during this segment, they can call and tell us about how they found love after heartbreak, how they found love after being widowed. We want you to be honest and respectful in your story. You must remember that you're live on the air. And tell us, give us an insight into how it happened. Give us an insight into how it happened. Sometimes it's not always that people fall out. Sometimes it's not always that people fall out and had a bacchanal to find love. Sometimes your loved one may have passed away.
And then you have to find back a love after your first love pass away.
Yeah.
Boy.
So we're asking you to share that personal journey with us.
And so long as the
you don't have to call no names if you don't want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to call the other person's name, but we'd like to get your name because obviously we want to present you with that prize if you say, if you give us the best story.
And then on top of that, Snipes, I also heard you say they can send a voice note for who's shy.
Yeah. For the people that are very shy, you can record your story on a voice note and we'll play it and we'll take your information as well if we love your story. We're going to be scoring. So let me just let the ground reporters know that I score very rough. As a matter of fact, our caller Lenny yesterday got 20%. The caller at 9:35 a.m. got 70% on their story. The caller that followed got 75%.
Wow.
The caller that followed at 11:35 got 76%.
Wow, guys, in the other shift, they're getting higher and higher, boy. So they are serious competition, boy. So they might really come with the story. That is
watching the score sheet here. Watching the score sheet.
Yeah, let me hear. So the winner yesterday walk away with a Angostura hamper.
Well, the hampers are going to be introduced from today.
Yeah. Look over the game.
Going to be introduced from today. So you're going to win prizes daily, and of course you qualify for the grand prize. The winner of yesterday will go into the pot, and they could come out as the grand prize winner. So we're going to take one winner from each day.
Wow, boy. But could I, the pitbull, enter? Because I remember wrong trips.
No, no. This is for the callers, man. This is to give back to the callers. Really? But I believe today we get in your story.
Yeah.
Today we get in your heartbreak. How you found love again? We get it.
You see, I dig in horrors to tell my story because the way how I was going to tell that story day, I was winning today, and then I was winning the grand prize too. Because what? When I tell my story, it touching everybody. Watch me when the maxi tears coming out the eye, snatch running out the nose. I know I telling you, boy. So I ain't ready to hit them hard.
Those the kind of stories we're looking for.
Whoa.
Stories with a lot of emotion and a lot of memory. Stories that people will never forget.
Because I go break down and cry and thing at certain points and thing, you know, telling you.
Everybody at
sure.
one time went through something.
Oh, way.
Everybody at one time went through something, and I mean, love conquers all.
That's true. That's true. So don't forget that will be at 7:35. And send your voice notes at least no more than 2 minutes, please. Also, try it. If it, I mean, the story is so good and it reaches at 2 minutes and a half, all right, no problem. But try to keep it as short as possible, right? But make sure you impact so you could win the hamper and then you could win that round trip. Look at thing now, boy. But what's me if I was only could I enter this competition? When I tell that story, I telling you, boy. Them maxi taxi on the road there, them taxi drivers, maxi drivers, PH drivers, all of them, they go and pull aside, you know. Passengers don't know what they pull aside for. They pull aside to blow their nose, tears in their eye, because I bring back them and all. The story, you laugh when boy slice.
Let me say a very special good morning to our sponsors. Good morning to Winnie, and of course, good morning to Angostura. Great to have you guys on board. Thank you so very much.
Yes. See, Angostura and who is the next one sponsor, you know?
And it's Winnie.
Oh, Winnie, man. Thanks so much for giving yourself that justice in advertising right here on the #1 program, The Ground Report. Thousands of people are hearing it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yes. You all front burner. You all don't have none because, you know, we had to go for a little break in a little bit, eh? So, you know, let us know what's your front burner.
It's just upon us. We have to take that break.
We got to take that break now. And don't forget to send your voice notes too. It will be played, right? Y'all? So we go for that break and come back. When we come back more right here on The Ground Report, let's get down to the heavy business now. Because, we all deserve to live better. We want to live better. And we want this government to work for all of us. Take it away, Snipes.
This Wednesday morning on The Ground Report, we're bringing you a very special guest. Joining us live in studio is Senator the Honorable Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, and Minister in the Ministry of Finance. From 6 a.m., we'll be talking development, the economy, and the real issues affecting you. Straight, honest conversation, no long talk. So set your alarm, tune in early, and be a part of the discussion. That's this Wednesday, 11th February, from 6 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. The Ground Report. Real talk.
History in
right
the
where it
written
matters.
Issues in the spotlight. Talk City 91.1.
If you are a migrant currently living in Trinidad and Tobago without legal immigration status, this message is for you. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has introduced a special registration process for migrants who have overstayed or entered the country illegally. The online registration process will begin from Monday 26th of January and end on Wednesday 25th of February 2026. All applicants are first required to register through the official portal at migrantregistration.gov.tt. That's migrantregistration.gov.tt. After completing the online registration, there will be a mandatory in-person processing and verification which begins at the end of February 2026. The start date for that phase will be announced through official government channels. The in-person registration will take place at the Hazley Crawford Stadium, Port of Spain, the Atto Bolden Stadium in Balmain, Couva, and the Larry Gomes Stadium in Malabar, Arima, as well as the Dwight York Stadium, Bacalet, Scarborough, Tobago. Applicants will undergo a comprehensive verification process, which will include vetting by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service involving fingerprinting and background checks. You will also be required to undergo basic medical screening. Upon completion of the registration process, successful applicants will be required to pay $700 for the migrant registration card. The ministry reminds undocumented migrants your participation in this exercise is essential, as failure to register during this window will result in deportation. This special registration process for migrants is your opportunity to be documented, protected, and allowed to work legally in Trinidad and Tobago for a defined period. For additional instructions, along with online application and required forms, visit the official portal at migrantregistration.gov.tt. That's migrantregistration.gov.tt. This message brought to you by the Ministry of Homeland Security and the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
Every morning begins with a story, the headlines you need, the voices you trust, the conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you, conversations that spark new ideas, stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
The Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
Digicel. Vibes get done, data get done, minutes get done, speed get done. Digicel is the real #1. Switch and done, hurry up and come cause. While you're waiting, everybody online speeding. Full bars to the top, yeah we leading. Digicel have it luck and you need to switch it. Now is the right time to come in or sign up online. Digicel is one of a kind. Make up your mind and make the switch today. For 30 days you don't even have to pay. Keep that same phone number, don't worry, we've got you. With Digicel, the vibes got on no way. But you have to switch today.
Switch to the bigger, better network. Digicel, better together.
Carnival Stories. Carnival Stories. History in motion. Dan Lorraine. Satire in silk.
With exaggerated curves and elaborate gowns, Dame Lorraine was never just comedy. She was satire. In the 19th century, freed Africans parodied the excess of French plantation society, mocking aristocratic fashion, manners, and power. Every movement exaggerated privilege. Every costume questioned status. Dame Lorraine reminds us, Carnival has always spoken truth, sometimes with laughter.
Carnival Stories. Carnival Stories. Where humor meets history. Carnival Stories on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Carnival Sunday Night. This is us. One Rhythm. Ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
This Valentine's Day on Talk City 91.1, we're talking about real love.
Not the fairy tales, not the perfect endings, but the love that comes after heartbreak.
Join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
If you've loved and lost.
If you've survived divorce.
Or a long relationship.
And somehow found love again. We want to hear your story because love doesn't always start perfectly, but sometimes a second time means even more.
Call in, share your journey, inspire someone who still believes. Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Real conversations, real life, real love. On Monday 9th to Friday 13th February, join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak. Powered by the House of Angostura, Flowers 137, Cinema 1, Gemstone.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
The Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday night unforgettable experience is back. This is us. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday night.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team, as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are back. Time check. It's approximately 6 minutes to the hour, yes, to 7 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. You're actually the pitbull of radio. Lennox Smith. Tonight in studio. Search for Rigman missing officially ends. That's in the Guardian, yeah? Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. The search for the Rigman that missing at sea officially ended.
Well, one would have expected that because, of course, you know, he would not have been alone in that very torturous and torrid terrain, because you would have had sharks and etc., who, of course, may be carnivorous, and therefore they will eat meat. So after all of this time doing a diligent search, the authorities have put it to an end, and naturally, because it's a cost in that kind of environment, choppy waters, constant waves. It's not a very hospitable environment. So if it has come to an end, I know that it is not satisfactory to the families, because, I mean, closure would have been finding the body or some element of it, and therefore people could put natural closure to it. But, of course, the application of common sense and the economic reality will cause people to say, well, all right, we have reached the zenith, and therefore, of course, I am not surprised that decision was taken. Yeah.
Yeah, that body don't get eat up and all kind of bacchanal thing, the two man. Like,
yeah.
So I am like not wasting time. That is like really wasting time. Yes. What else have any headliners for us there?
Well, the usual. We have the.
No politics one time now, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, of course, I have not been able to look at, because I was called yesterday on a serious mission, and I had to finish it. I got up 3 o'clock this morning and still couldn't get to look at the newspapers, because I had to finish that particular issue, which, of course, you know, is beyond my control, and therefore I had to respond. So I responded to it, and now that I'm responded, I'm short on information as far as the current newspapers and incidents therein, except, of course, that yesterday I would have been very concerned with respect, of course, to some of the statements emanating from the opposition. Gonzalez continue, of course, to project that his administration was blameless, and then he, in a speck of self-righteous indignation, you know, do as I say, but don't do as I do scenario. They continue, of course, to talk about issues, whether it be that of water supply, whether the repairs of roads, and a number of other issues that was very stereotypical when they were in office. But that is the level of hypocrisy that we have in the domestic politics of Trinidad and Tobago. But I wonder if
it's 2 minutes
it is
to the
unique to here. I don't think it's unique to here. We have seen it, of course, across the globe, even at the Mecca, United Kingdom, and the United States.
We
But go ahead.
fully understand, my brother. We understand. You're just beating it in so much. You don't overbeat it in. Yo, boy. But cops arrest teen for woman's rape. This is a very interesting story. A 17-year-old suspect has been arrested in connection with the rape of a young woman in Chaguanas on Saturday. The 22, he's 17, he is 17. The 22-year-old victim told the police she met her attacker a week ago. The suspect picked her up in his vehicle. What? The 17-year-old have his vehicle? 17-year-old, you have his vehicle, right? Okay, let's continue. I pick her up in his vehicle at her home around 2 a.m. and drove to a dirt road along Factory Road, Chaguanas, where he tried to have sex with her. Tried. People saying he tried, right? He tried. But they're saying he get cops arresting for woman's rape. That's the headliners. But the story is saying where he tried to rape her. But let's see. Right, so where he tried along the road there, boom, boom, boom. Before I reach here. Where he tried to have sex.
What was that? Guardian?
Guardian. Where he tried to have sex with her. That's what it's saying there. He became angry after she rejected his advances and hit her repeatedly on her left eye, causing injuries. He then forced himself on her. When he was finished, she said he drove her back home. Police subsequently arrested the teenager suspect and took him to the Chaguanas police station pending further
we up for the news.
You up for the news?
Well,
wow.
I'm sure we'll do that, of course, on Archbishop.
Following the December 22nd, 2024 Rig 110 incident, and now in February 2026, Well Services said it's now reached a somber conclusion. For over a year, crews from Trinidad and Tobago and specialist teams from abroad carried out complex salvage operations on the damaged Well Services Rig 110 in search of the remains of employee Pete Phillip. On December 22nd, 2024, Rig 110, owned and operated by Well Services and located within the Heritage Offshore East Field, partially collapsed with 75 personnel on board the rig. Employee Pete Phillip was the only one not accounted for and was subsequently presumed dead. A month after the incident in January 2025, Phase 2 of the operation intensified, bringing divers, engineers, and technical experts into offshore conditions. But on Monday, the company confirmed that Mr. Phillips' remains have not been recovered, and with nowhere else to search and having exhausted all avenues, the company has made the decision to abandon any further attempt to locate Mr. Phillips' remains. The outcome, as described by Well Services, is deeply distressing for all parties concerned, adding that its thoughts remain firmly with Mr. Phillips' family during this incredibly difficult time. Well Services confirmed that it has conveyed this latest development to his family. The company has pledged continued support, counseling, resources, and ongoing communication, saying the engagement will remain rooted in compassion, transparency, and respect. In other news, aligned with the government's commitment to advancing the nation's transport and aviation sectors, Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation Eli Zakour, along with Permanent Secretary Nicolette Duke, recently met with Ambassador of the French Republic to Trinidad and Tobago, Guillaume Pea. Their discussion centered on leveraging the transport and aviation sectors as key drivers of economic growth, productivity, and national efficiency. Minister Zakour emphasized his commitment to continued engagement with the French ambassador to strengthen bilateral relations and explore strategic initiatives supporting Trinidad and Tobago's development agenda in these sectors. The Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation remains focused on fostering strategic international partnerships that encourage innovation, enhance operational efficiency, and promote sustainable growth across the country's transport and aviation industries. Staying with transport, the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago says ferry services between Trinidad and Tobago are coming back on track. They explain that vessels are taken out of service only for required maintenance and safety checks, and the Buko Reef has just returned from its dry docking in January 2026. Recently, a mix of scheduled maintenance and unexpected technical issues temporarily reduced capacity, but the authority said this is normal in ferry operations. Other vessels are always redeployed to keep services running, even if there are fewer sailings. The Ports Authority said the Sea Bridge has 3 passenger vessels: Buko Reef, APT James, and Galleon's Passage, plus a cargo barge, and extra sailings are being added wherever it's safe, just in time for Carnival. PATT is assuring that they continue working to keep travel between the islands safe, smooth, and reliable for everyone. In sport now, round 4 of the Secondary Schools Cricket League Premiership 1 Division is set to take place today, with fixtures scheduled at venues across Trinidad and Tobago. First place, Presentation College San Fernando will be aiming for their 4th straight victory when they travel to Port of Spain to face Queen's Royal College. Fresh off a 5-wicket win over St. Mary's College last week, Vishnu Boys Hindu College will meet Shiva Boys Hindu College in Pinal as they look to secure back-to-back victories. In the round's other matchups, 3rd place Presentation College Chaguanas take on 4th place Hillview College, while 2nd place Naparima College will clash with St. Mary's College. In some international news now, Mayor Zoran Mamdani said New York City has reported 18 deaths linked to an ongoing period of extreme cold. Since late January, the city has experienced a severe cold snap, including 13 consecutive days at or below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, one of the longest stretches of sub-zero temperatures in 6 decades. Mamdani said on Monday that over the weekend, another person lost their life on the streets, emphasizing that each life lost is a tragedy and they will continue to hold their families in mind. Temperatures are expected to rise slightly this week, but will remain below average. The mayor urged residents to stay safe, stay indoors, keep looking out for one another. And that was your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. After the break, return to Trinidad and Tobago today.
That was TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
These are not just stories, they are the echoes of who we are, passed down in voices, in silence, and in memory. From the heart of the Caribbean, where history, mystery, and magic meet, this is Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Your weekly journey into the legends, stories, and whispers of our islands. Brought to you by Talk City 91.1 FM. The Moko Jambi is one of the most iconic figures in Trinidad and Tobago's folklore, especially during Carnival. Standing tall on towering stilts, the Moko Jambi rises above the crowd, watching over the community as a symbol of protection and spiritual strength. Its roots reach back to African spiritual traditions, where the Moko Jambi was believed to be a guardian spirit, a warning presence against danger and misfortune. Today, that legacy lives on through Carnival, as Moko Jambis move gracefully through the streets in colorful, elaborate costumes, representing resilience, pride, and cultural heritage. More than spectacle, the Moko Jambi traditionally engages with the crowd, collecting coins and strengthening the bands of community that define the season. In folklore, the Moko Jambi also stands as a defense against malevolent spirits. Jambis such as the Dwen, Lagahu, and Sukuya. Alongside this guardian figure, protective customs like placing salt, garlic, or rice at doorways, wearing silver jewelry, and displacing spiritual symbols have long been practiced. Together, these traditions remind us that Carnival is not just celebration, it is living history. Another tale from our islands, reminding us that the past, the spirits, and the stories of our ancestors are never far away. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today. where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you. Conversations that spark new ideas. Stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
Carnival Sunday night. This is us. One rhythm. Ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday night.
After Carnival, TNT, the show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly busts. In partnership with Talk City 91.1 FM and TTT Limited. 28th of February at Napa, Port of Spain. Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp. Come see the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm. Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pelp.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know a store in town, no fire, 2 mannequin.
All his funny friends. Kenneth Sipasa, the greatest storytime teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Okay, me know first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring out the dog in me, you know. I better scrape you.
Get those tickets now. Ronnie and Caro, Mascap, Maraval Road, Port of Spain, Bruce Bar, St. Augustine, and IslandEtickets.com. For ticket hotlines, call 278-5892, 316-0814, 382-9986. Laugh till your belly busts.
This Valentine's season, Talk City 91.1 FM celebrates second chances at love. Were you divorced, heartbroken, widowed, and thought love was over until it found you again? Share your story on air in just 1 or 2 minutes. Tell us how you healed, how long it took, and how love returned. Respectfully, honestly, and from the heart. Daily winners will be selected with a grand prize winner announced on Friday, February 13th. Second chances. Love after heartbreak. Only on Talk City 91.1.
I dey carry your water from the moon and back, oh. I dey change my track, oh, just to see you there.
Powered by the House of Angostura. Flowers 137. Cinema 1. Gemstone.
What is all this old noise? Wait, Mom streaming movies, Danny playing games, and Jenna blasting music all at the same time?
Yeah, remember we upgraded to Digicel plus 500 megabits per second plan. $500 to upload just as fast as download. So everybody could do their thing, same time, no lag.
Well, I'm not fighting for Wi-Fi again. Pull up HBO for me there.
Switch to Digicel Plus. Fast, reliable, 100% fiber home internet. Perfect for families with plenty devices, streaming, gaming, working, and more. Visit DigicelTT.com or any Digicel store today. Digicel Plus, better connected.
This Wednesday morning on The Ground Report, we're bringing you a very special guest. Joining us live in studio is Senator the Honorable Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, and Minister in the Ministry of Finance. From 6 a.m., we'll be talking development, the economy, and the real issues affecting you. Straight, honest conversation, no long talk. So set your alarm, tune in early, and be a part of the discussion. That's this Wednesday, 11th February, from 6 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. The Ground Report. Real talk, right where it matters.
Any views or opinions expressed on The Ground Report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are back. Time check. It's 12 minutes past the hour. Yes, 12 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock. And you're listening to The Ground Report. You're truly the pitbull of radio. Lennox Smith, Director Snipes in studio. Yeah, let me go back to that quick story there. And yes, let me go back to that quick story. Let me just try to get it back in the people. All right. Right.
I'm sure that
Wait,
people
there
are
is a
in
thing
fact
there.
interested in that.
Yeah. The cops arresting for woman's rape, and you all heard the story. Eh? The story again, I'm right, because I have it here now, goes like this. Let me do it here one time.
For woman's rape, a 17-year-old suspect has been arrested in connection with the rape of a young woman in Chaguanas on Saturday. The 22-year-old victim told police she met her attacker a week ago. The suspect picked her up in his vehicle at her home around 2 a.m. and drove to a dirt road along Factory Road, Chaguanas, where he tried to have sex with her. He became angry after she rejected his advances and hit her repeatedly on her left eye, causing injuries. He then forced himself on her. When he was finished, she said he drove her back home. Police subsequently arrested the teenage suspect and took him to the Chaguanas police station, pending further inquiries.
Nice. So that's one story, and this is our next one. Listen to the next story there, quick. Then we'll open the lines.
Man shot in front his home. A Morne Diablo laborer was injured after he was attacked by a gunman in front his home on Sunday morning. The 51-year-old man, of Lamy Trace, Quarry Road, told police that around 8:30 a.m., he was standing outside his home when a white Hyundai H100 stopped and a passenger whom he knows exited with a gun. Fearful for his life, he began running and heard a loud explosion. He then realized that his hand was bleeding. The victim was treated at the San Fernando General Hospital. Penal police are investigating.
Nice, and penal police are investigating. Which one interests you? Man say he see who he know, eh? So he's witness to, so I wonder if the police go on with that suspect. Because he say a man come out the car, and who he knows, he hear explosions and he realize his hand is bleeding. To who he knows, eh? I wonder if that person get locked up.
Yeah, well, I mean, he knowing doesn't necessarily mean that the suspect will stand up there and wait for the police, either. So
no, but
he may well try to make his escape, and the police will have to make a diligent search.
Right, but
yeah, go ahead.
All right, but remember, he knows the person. So with he knowing the person, he obviously gets shot, so a report was made. The police know now who is the person that he knows. What's the next step? Is it that the police now going to look or arrest or what? Or that's still investigating?
Well, yeah, the police will have to search for the individual, because I don't expect that the suspect will stand up there and allow that to happen. So the police will do that, and when he is caught, then the witness will come and say that is the man via identification parade or whatever it is. That methodology that they will use. Normally, of course, the identification parade when the suspect has fled. If he was caught immediately, then of course is a different scenario. But we also have a very interesting development as well. Archbishop Gordon is saying that sex toys distributed by the tribe band to, of course, female masqueraders in the band in something called goodies in a goodie bag is unacceptable, and he's calling for the authorities to regulate mass.
All right, well, let me ask something now, boy, because I thinking you're reading out of a comic book. I don't believe that a mass ban just give you a goodie ban and give you sex toys in it. That's what you say?
Yeah.
But is it true? Because if the Archbishop saying that, it had a credibility. But is it credible? Nice.
It is. Yes, they have made the announcement. Yes, to that effect. And of course, he was appalled and he was very, very incensed that could happen.
So those things.
And he's calling on the authority. Well, not he's calling, but he said that maybe the time has reached for the government to step in, because the moral and ethical nature of that suggests a certain amount of. Well, my interpretation one time is promiscuity.
The only thing I didn't know about
promiscuity galore.
Yeah, but the only thing I had known about, and that's why Snipes in the music business a while. But I only knew about in the bag when they play mass, because I play mass about 2 or 3 times or so. You just get a toothpaste, a toothbrush. That's what I get in the bag, and you will get a condom. I never knew you're getting a sex toy. For the ladies.
Well, they have gone further. I think I saw somewhere where somebody said it was more for a promotional purpose.
But what kind of promotion is that? Because here why I am asking that.
A marketing strategy.
Right, but then here why I'm asking that. What kind of promotion is that? Because now my mind going now on what's that sex toy? Because I need to know what is the intent and what type of promotion is that. So what is that sex toy? It had to be that it frightened the Archbishop. He got frightened, he seen Jesus. He called him for help.
Well, no, the mere fact that could someone could be emboldened, to so engaged, having regard, of course, to all the problems that we are having with promiscuity, children being born out of wedlock, and, of course, in circumstances that people didn't plan for. I suppose is from that perspective.
Yeah, but Lennox, why?
If I may interject, if I may say something,
go ahead,
that I believe that everyone who would have collected their package would be 18 years and over.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's nice. But all right, well then let me ask you a question. So you don't see no problem in a promotion in which the Archbishop, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Yes, he's calling on Jesus. He's calling on authorities to organize and put an end to this. He's saying the carnival is going down a real bad road. You know what's telling us, Director Snipes, that, hey, hello, these people is 18 years and over. So technically you're saying, so all your mind all the business.
One of those costumes already crossed $4,000 and $5,000. What are you telling me? Which underage person spending $5,000 on a costume, or $6,000, or $7,000, or $8,000?
Well,
yeah, but they said give it. But they said give it right.
Do we have anyone that spent their money complaining about what they received in the bag?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but remember,
mind your business, man.
But the religious fraternity is the moral compass of the society, and if they have a concern about a particular matter, you have to take it on board, because the fact is that they can create among their congregation and the society a certain level of understanding that we may well find ourselves on a road, according to him, that we would not have catered for, or it would have had unintended consequences. Imagine a person in a band and they feel they're intoxicated and they feel to use the toy.
Yeah, because that toy can't get them pregnant, It can't get them pregnant. So when you went and telling me about teenage pregnancies,
it could make them feel happy. Or happier.
So Trinidad and Tobago, do you all agree with the Archbishop too? You all also heard about the little rape there. So
that's mind your business.
Right. Or do you all agree with Snipes? The ladies that collecting their goodie bag with their sex toy and complaining, they ain't saying nothing, and they are over 18, and technically is saying, Archbishop, mind your business. Wow. That's the level Trinidad and Tobago reached to. Come on, Ole. Go ahead, caller. Morning, caller.
And I'm sure the promoters must be saying, well, it's safer. Go ahead.
It's safer?
Caller.
Yeah, it's shoot. Can't get AIDS and them kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Morning.
All right, morning.
Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox. I tend to agree with Mr. Snipes.
Oh, my
God. Let him mind his business. You know why? He is too hypocritical. Because you're talking about in that church, there are many on the LGBTQ side. I hear you saying don't come to church. You're bringing them to church, right? You're welcoming them to church. Huh? Where's the most set of complaints they get? Not from that church. How much priests and all kind of thing have they resigned? But you want to be hypocritical. But it ain't hamburging me. It ain't hamburging you. It ain't hamburging nobody. It's the woman use it on the self. Like that self thing, That is to use in the privacy of your home. Nobody not come on the road and use that. What notation is he talking about? Nobody not coming on the road. And if himself a woman got that and they don't like it, they wouldn't not use it. They would give it away. They would have a laugh. Hey, look what we getting we bag. If I'm a person, I'm a woman to say, and I don't use this thing, but I don't partake in it by playing my mask, I will give it to somebody, I will give it away or something like that and have a laugh about it. And go and jump up and play my mask.
But let me ask one thing before you continue. Let me ask one thing before you continue. You'll give it away to a woman, if you use a woman, who you know will use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you want to use this? I had a say, I get it, but I don't partake in it. Here, give it away. them not gonna use that on our road and them kind of thing. Them things selling like hot bread on the streets right now. You could get any shop, go in shop and you could buy that online anyway. You could get them thing purchased. And people just buy it. So what's the problem if you get it in a bag or get it as a gift? I know people on work just give the co-workers them thing as gift and all kind of thing. And they just enjoy it and they just have a laugh and whatever. What is the big problem? What is the big problem? And this is the way. I mean, some of the religious people might find, oh gosh, they're going a little too far. But there are many things we can see in the religious world that we do that they're accepting as religion now. They're recepting. They come into the world and accepting it. So what's the big thing? And then priests just go and jump up in the mass and all kind of thing too. Then they'll be leading some of the masqueraders too. So what's the big problem? They just had to accept it. Another thing, Andy, well, you know me, Mr. Controversial.
Yes,
this ad that we playing in the morning, right? The snippet with everybody must go, right? I think you have a next snippet you have to make now, right? Where they say no taxes but the raise, but everything going up. All the taxes going up.
Oh,
you have to make that snippet too, eh? Oh God, don't receive it one way, eh? You have to pay two ways too now. So when they were saying ask the tax, we have no tax, and then they come and raise all the tax. You have to have it that way too, eh? Oh God, put in a snippet too now. Oh God, you can't have it one way all the time. Does he get a thing too now? But I agree with Snipes, eh? I agree with him.
All right.
People private thing. Yes, sir.
Oh boy. That the people private toy.
That's he's right. He's correct. It's a private something.
I suspect that family planning advocates will be in agreement because I mean it means that unwanted pregnancy will be abated, and a lifetime of trauma would be abated as well. So I suspect that maybe the Archbishop didn't look at the totality, the pros and cons of that particular gesture, but the mere fact that it is a sex toy, I think might have, of course, ruffled some feathers among the religious fraternity.
Okay.
And in particular, of course, this particular Archbishop.
Nobody
else has mentioned it.
We're just about approaching our time to do our Valentine's Day giveaway.
We are approaching it. Okay, go ahead, caller.
Andy, good morning.
Hey, you know that voice song? Did that voice song like a serious voice?
Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Andy, Tara.
Hi, Tara. Good morning.
I agree with the Archbishop. Sex toy is for in the bedroom, not on the street. When these people...
Go ahead, we hearing you. Don't listen to the back. We hearing you.
When these people under the influence of alcohol, some of them will use a sex toy. Children just be watching mass. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, good.
I'm not against the Archbishop. And we're not supposed to condemn Christians what they go to church, and that is their heart and God. That is their sin with God, not ours. So, and the other, take care. Love you all.
All right, Tara. Tara is disagreeing with the with Nigel Snipes. That mind your business. She's disagreeing too with Mr. Controversy. I agree with the Archbishop. Them sex toys is so home. Why you giving it out there? When them alcohol go in their head there, so you know what I'm going there? Papa, yo, it's a new level. Well, now is the whole world going to look onto Trinidad and Tobago. Carnival turn into masturbation or something. I don't know. Oh my God.
A sex frenzy.
Well, boy, that the only thing we can sell. That will be selling people. Not only that, I want to believe too that the Archbishop earlier, really and truly, that's just my take. It's right. Why he's right too is that remember the Bible always shows us to go forth and multiply. And he's seeing whereby women start to leave out men. And God will vex with us because he said, go forth and multiply. And he's seeing where that will bring down the rate of births in Trinidad and Tobago, which will get God angry. So you want to make sure that the women and them don't use that toy. And remember, it have good man out there to marry and multiply as the Bible say. Oh boy, what coming up next? Snipes, get them an idea what we are going into there, my partner.
Snipes say he must look at inside his own fraternity.
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago is just about that time for our Valentine's Day promotion where you call and give us your story on how you found love after heartbreak, after being widowed. You know, how did you get back on that horse, as to speak?
Wow.
So we're getting ready to take your calls. Andy,
No, but tell them where the winning. You gotta tell them where the winning, partner. Tell them I want to enter the competition. Look, only have price every day. One Angostura hamper daily. You tell them, get them an idea, the score sheet, who's scoring and how they're winning. Go ahead. And to make sure they make it dramatic. That'll make snot come out. We nose, tears in we eye when we hear that story, boy. Oh, God. Look, she had break. Oh, God, look, she find love. Make it a movie and it could win a trip, you know, boy. To go, what the trip kind of?
The trip is going to be taking them to St. Martin.
St. Martin's, boy. All your ground reporters,
Compliments
all
are
they
winning.
win every day. All your must have the best of stories, you know. All they don't reach all their prime. They tell me that all is old foul. They say all is ex-layers. So all they live long to have a story for we. All they have to make sure. Them have to make sure they beat them other shift. X and them shift. Surat Pasad and them shift. Shabadi, Mr. Shabadi, Officer Shabadi shift. That'll beat all them shift. Every day the winner must be from the Gong Report. Because I believe the Gong Report listeners.
We also have the pleasure of announcing yesterday's winner.
Who's yesterday's winner?
Well, yesterday's winner came between the 2:35 p.m. hour.
2:35.
The caller was Angela Ash.
Where she went?
Angela Ash, congratulations to you. Congratulations, Angela Ash. You were yesterday's winner.
Wow, Angela Ash, you won yesterday. I need to hear that story. Remember, we had to put them stories together. So I'll hear what was the story of every winner to the end of the week for the grand prize. Oh my God.
How you gonna hear them stories? Remember, you complain about too much ads, you know. We not time for that.
All right, so here it is. Let's get on to business here. Listen to this, man.
Oh Lord, I think about you all the time. For you always on my mind. Yeah.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, so the lines are open, eh? You get them idea how the story goes. Let them talk to them snipes.
Well, of course, feel free to call us right now. You can give your numbers on your side, Andy.
Yes. The numbers to call 225-6644, 225-6644, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Or you can give us a WhatsApp call or send a WhatsApp voice note to her. Make sure the WhatsApp voice with your story or with your love heartbreak and make back up and you find back love and however it go. Make sure at least it's at least 2 minutes. Try to make it all cross at 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes and a half or so, right, you all? And you all ground reporters, please win this one this morning now. Give me all your story, okay? And don't forget, you can also call on Talk City side. Yes, studios of Talk City at 622-4911. Again, easy, 4911. 4 Andy 4 Lennox 4911 622-491.1, but open the point. Or you can send us a voice note. Yes, you can call that one at 394-4911. Okay, so the lines are open. Let's see who's gonna win this prize today.
You know, we also just to give you a little insight on what we're looking for in these stories so that you could be a winner. We're asking if it was divorce, separation, or loss. You know, how long it took before you felt ready to love again. What helped you to heal? and how you eventually found love. So if you can implement these points in your story, it would be amazing for us, and we would get a clear picture of how you found love again.
Nice, so you all heard. Let's see who's that first call or voice note.
Andy, you want to give us your story in the meantime? You wanna?
Nah, I can't win
you
nothing.
like
If I was going to get the trip, I'm telling you, my story is supposed to win everything. Because I'm telling you,
But that is not fair. Lennox didn't win anything, and he gave his story.
Because we gave there, he couldn't have win nothing.
No. That would be a conflict.
Yeah, that wasn't the
If I was giving, you know what people will be calling now, saying no.
The deal was that we share with the people so that they.
Lennox has been favored. Yeah. So no. And just as how you will not be favored either. You can give how much stories you want, better than what may have come as the best yesterday. So, my friend, the ball is in your court.
All right.
Because people, we will accept your voicemails as well, so that you can sip a coffee and in the comfort of your home. If you have a difficulty, of course, in talking ad-lib, and you can take your time and check and edit and re-edit, and then, of course, submit it. But it has to be within, of course, the period that we have set aside for this segment.
Yeah, we definitely have a limited time. You
Yeah.
know, you could be one of our winners. You know, of a daily prize from Angostura, a hamper, VIP tickets from for Gemstone, and of course, the grand prize coming, a trip to St. Martin.
Because we don't want you to practice on this program,
just a story
in this segment, and then of course submit your experience
in
the
one
segment.
Oh,
it will be
my
us.
God.
Right? So we are motivating you to practice and to give, but when you finish, you save it and then you direct it to another segment. That would be unfair to us. So please,
I ain't gonna lie.
you should have had yours overnight, and therefore let us hear what you have to say, both in terms of a voicemail and in terms of a live.
Go ahead, caller. Let's hear your experience. Let's hear your experience. Come now, man. Go reporters. Somebody win something. Go ahead. Go ahead. Morning.
All right.
Yes, let's hear your story.
I had lost my wife in 2003.
You lost your wife in 2003.
Tragically. Right?
Yeah.
We had separation. We had separated, but she was still in the reconcile. But unfortunately, she was murdered. So,
wait, talk in the phone. Let me hear. We want to hear you clear. Let me feel this.
Yes.
Yes.
So that had devastating effects on me. She died in 2003. I was working. I started to go astray, to drink limey powder and so on. And then afterwards, I went to get rehab. A Nigerian psychiatric consultant recommended that all my days I home from work should be paid for and get back my job. So I went and I get all the things organized, and they sent me to a different location in 2007. And there, while working there, I was supervising some great staff, and one of them.
Talk in the phone and move away from what we hear in the background. We hear something in the background. Because the story really touching me. Go ahead, move away from the background. Or pause the background. We will hear you through the phone. Yeah.
All right, you hear me now?
Yeah, and pause what we hear in the background. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, pause it. I'll come in my bedroom to talk to you.
Nice, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, so you say...
Yeah.
Yes.
So you get back your
So
job...
while working in 2007...
Yeah.
While working in 2007 in Elsuko, I met somebody. She was at church going. She is a church going person. She had problem with her marriage too, so we started to discuss. She took me to the bishop in Port of Spain. I explained him everything to him. I was heavy and drinking because of the demise and so on. But he did counsel me, I ended up joining the church. After I joined the church, we started to get more intimate. She was separated from her husband, so she needed to get divorced. So when she got divorced in about 6 months time, because they had separated for years, we got married in that same church. I am free from alcohol. I attended church religiously. And everything is so fine. She's living at my home. When I retired and we went to America by my sister. Things very good. She showed me the light, and in fact, being a Christian now, I live in a Christian life. Yes, and Andy, yes. I have to tell you, this is Trini Nairo.
Yes, Trini Nairo. Right, but
that is my story.
Oh, that's your story. So I must say, I know when you look at you stop drinking all them things. I know if you win this on the Ground Report segment, today's basket, Angostura will make sure that you get non-alcoholic hamper. A hamper of Angostura products, non-alcoholic. They will put that if you win that prize.
Okay? Yeah, of course.
We need a phone number for you as well.
Yeah, get a phone number.
I don't know if you want to do it off air or on air.
No, I have done that. You see, when you give testimonies like this, you could win souls too. People going through the same thing, but there is hope always. There is a God.
All right, so let me get a phone number now.
What's the phone number?
485 7331.
485-7331, and that's Trini Nairo. Yeah. Trini Nairo.
Yeah,
so Snipes.
So what I say now.
All right, thank you very much. You keeping a space with somebody else, man. What a story, man.
What a story indeed.
We only have space for one caller, so we have
okay.
Have anyone you check to see if we have a voicemail?
You'll take the numbers off here next time. So next time we're gonna take the number off here, not on air. Nice.
We definitely will need some more time.
Yeah. Off here, please. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you so much.
We'd also like to get their government name, not their subricate.
Oh, the government name. Hey, Trini Nairo, text me your government name, please. So I'll send it to them.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Yes, and thanks, Andy August. Very professional, you know. See, you helping the pit bull grow from one standard to the next now, you know. But then you ain't the Ground Report program, you putting that extra touch in it, you understand? You ain't feeling it? The Ground Report program, no, but it has some love in it. What, boy? Like I feel like I'm falling in love. All the whole story there. There we are. On your bullet story in like Lennox, you know, that story wasn't so hot, you know. I find he was like already one when you run around and thing, and then you find back the love after. You understand?
It's supposed to be my story. You want to vicariously.
I want to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors, of course, Angostura, Gemstone, and of course, Winair.
Gemstone and what?
And Winair.
Winair. Oh, that's the new airline that is now servicing between Virgin Islands and here.
They're going to be sponsoring our grand prize at the end.
Oh, magnificent! Right. I see. That's Virgin Islands, right? I understand. Yeah.
So they're going. Look,
so guys, we head to that break and we come back.
Okay, brother.
Question for you, I have a question for you.
Are you suffering from a lack of pavement lime vibes? Experiencing sudden suka withdrawal? Do you need some flavor in your life?
Yes, rest your carnival hearts, because we are taking the pavement lime straight to Flavor Village.
Still 100% suka.
Still 100% pavement vibe. And the best part, it's still free.
Plus, look out for the Forest Park Punching specials all night long.
It's Next 99.1, Digicel, and Forest Park Punching next level of flavor. Thursday, 12th February, from 5 p.m., we are the Flavor Village. Get your team, get your flag, and come take one last pump with the Next 99.1 family. The next level of flavor is powered by Digicel, Forest Park Punching, Blue Waters, Stamina Energy, Yellowtail Wines, Absolute, Jameson Irish Whiskey, Sunshine Snacks, Sun Mix, Nut Bar, Creamery Novelties, and the Ministry of Culture and Community Development. Next 99.1 FM, the pavement line lives on.
on the road. Wow.
It's the hottest show for Carnival. And if you missed it, this is another chance to celebrate the icons in Gone But Not Forgotten.
I feel like hope.
Friday 20th, the Friday after Carnival. We're back at Napa.
Including Funny, Swallow, Singing Francine, Shadow, Arrow, Maestro, Rootsman, Blacks, Sandoli, Rigo, Brass Shorty Eye, plus lots more. Their music still lives on in our hearts. An unforgettable night as we celebrate their legacy in Gone But Not Forgotten.
Backing band, the renowned Vince Rivers and the Soca Unit. Friday 20th, the Friday after Carnival. We're back at Napa. One show only.
Showtime 6:30 p.m. Your master of ceremonies, Sonny Bling.
Tickets $300 and $250. $50 off by Ash Wednesday if stocks last. An additional $10 off for online purchases. Available at Crosby's, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Mark's Liquor Palace, Diego Martin Main Road, All Kenny Sport, Western Union, Tunapuna, All Extra Foods, Athletes by the Park, Napa, Box Office. For more info, call 732-3402. Gone, but not forgotten.
This Valentine's Day on Talk City 91.1, we're talking about real love.
Not the fairy tales, not the perfect endings, but the love that comes after heartbreak.
Join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
If you've loved and lost.
If you've survived divorce.
Or a long relationship.
And somehow found love again. We want to hear your story because love doesn't always start perfectly, but sometimes the second time means even more.
Call in, share your journey, inspire someone who still believes. Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Real conversations, real life, real love. On Monday 9th to Friday 13th February, join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak. Powered by the House of Angostura, Flowers 137, Cinema 1, Gemstone.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
Carnival Sunday night. This is us. One rhythm. Ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday night.
Are you looking to take your business to the next level? Let Talk City 91.1 FM help you reach thousands of potential customers daily. Our sales team is ready to craft the perfect advertising package just for you. Contact our sales department at 622-4141, extension 2601, 2602, 2605, and 2607, or email info@ttt.co.tt for unbeatable advertising opportunities with Talk City 91.1 FM. Carnival is culture. Culture is conversation. Talk City 91.1.
This is Destra. And right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
Boy, oh boy. That what we talking about. Time check. Yeah, it's about 13 minutes to the hour of 8 o'clock. And you're listening and viewing the Ground Report on Talk City 91.1 FM. Again, let me say a pleasant good morning to all my maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers, panel vans, the driving public, man. Thanks so much for always locking on to the Ground Report. let's go back into all the headliners. Well, I hope that person, Trini Nairo, which will send his real name and phone number, everything in a text, which I will send to Director Snipes. I hope he got it. He had a very nice story, but it might have somebody might have a better one than him. What we're sure about is it's not no PNM judges, so you know it will be balanced.
Well, I want to add that just as a lotto, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. And those who missed the chance but wanted the rewards, well, it doesn't work like that. So tomorrow you still have an opportunity to participate.
Nice.
And of course, you can get in advance, you can prepare your voice note so that we can play it within this segment. That is critical. Yesterday, of course, we didn't have. I want to make sure that, of course, those finalists.
All right.
For
well, before we go to that, let's play some voice notes.
Sure have them clear, because yesterday we had a little fuzz.
Yes.
Due to me not recognizing that it's 2025 finalists I was referring to. And of course, while it was corrected by Snipes, the fact is that we want to make certain that people understand. And they too would not want to feel that they were shortchanged by, of course, that mix-up. So it's important that we remedy that. But go ahead, Andy.
So true. So now it's time for you to interact. We have been interacting with you for quite a while. What makes the Gong Report is always giving you the opportunity to have your say. I'm said enough.
Pleasant good morning, Mikey, Lennox, and Andy. Well, Andy, I guess your Valentine or Lennox Valentine could be good. All you have to do is to join the tribe, I believe, that is the band. And you will get a little package, and you can get him out of anybody on the streets now. And you might just fall in love. What do you think? But no, on a serious note, what is really going on with this? I mean, it's all over social media. I believe that these explosive toys and things given away in them bags and them, man, as a goodie. What you all think about that, boy? I think we're going a little far, or we just we moving up with the times. You understand? So, but I just believe that shouldn't happen more or less, because, carnival involves little children and all them things. You understand what I'm saying? So are we promoting something, or we just exploiting them? That's what it say. All right, blessings, everyone. So maybe Lennox will get your bag, man. All right, blessings.
It's like...
you're sitting in the toilet, you don't have privacy.
Oh boy, I'm trying to understand your voice note.
Well, we all know from 50 years, someone can mature, So, our age group also.
All right, well, yes, but let me just read something here, because the text I ain't understanding the voice note, right? Yes, but multiplying could also be dangerous, because not only good people does come here with sex, bad people also, which is criminals. Okay, let me go to the next voice note. Next one there. All right.
Andy, good morning. I don't agree with the Archbishop. Since when a woman's sexual health is something that a man's supposed to be discussing, or a man should have the moral compass to say what a woman should and shouldn't do with her body. At the end of the day, it is practicing safe sex, because condoms are not 100% effective when it comes to preventing STD, for example, HPV, herpes, and syphilis, right? So if it is you as a woman using that toy, right, it is basically practicing safe sex, and nothing is wrong with that. Right? At the end of the day, women should be free to express themselves sexually, and it shouldn't be taboo. I am sick and tired of men always trying to come and try to tell women what we should and shouldn't do with our body. The toy was never given for women to use it in any type of public space. It's goodies that could be used after. right? So at the end of the day, let women continue to express themselves, and that shouldn't be taboo. I think that once something doesn't benefit men, it is always seen as taboo because condoms have been given out for years and nobody was never saying nothing about it. So what the condom was for? Not to engage in sexual activity. Come on, man, the double standard is glaring.
Oh boy. We papa!
Bang, bang, bang.
I mean, fantastic. That is an argument that no one could really find flaw in or find a flaw in.
Let's continue. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My mouth zip. Don't interfere, woman. Let the woman express herself. That's what she says.
Yeah.
Good morning, Gang Report, Lennox and Andy. So they're saying they're getting toys for the ladies and them, the masqueraders and them. So what about the men? What we supposed to do? Chuck?
Oh boy. Boy. Rastafari.
Any views or opinions expressed on the Ground Report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Good morning, Andy. Lennox,
Mother
and the director and the people at Trinidad and
Tobago in the house.
I am listening to you all this morning, and every story is very sickening. When Kamala said we are lawless dump, everybody curse her. But this is what we are showing up ourselves, this thing that they was about to bring that these people did not support. Gave the criminals more ammunition to show off. They're showing off now. They're doing all sorts of things to let this government and this country look bad. But they have to remember, everything you do have consequences, and we are going to pay for our consequences. The people that said when the election was won that there will be war, I hope they are seeing the war, and I hope they start to feel sick for the things that they are doing to this country. And the people who support them and who encourage the things that are going on, there is a time coming for everybody to get paid according to their work. This is the most ridiculous time I am seeing in my country concerning crime, and the people that are doing these acts they don't care because they were given ammunition by these independent senators and these opposition senators to do their whatever they please in this country. But we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, have to understand who cares, who wants us to be better, and who wants us to be a country that people could look up to. I am feeling so ashamed this morning when I hear these news and this sex toy in bag and one story to the next. This is not our country. Something is wrong here. We outer space. We in La La Land. This is not Trinidad and Tobago. Why are we behaving like that? Let's remember there is a day coming and every man will get paid according to their work. All the people that are trying to invade this country and let this government look bad and shut down this country, God is in control. He has the final say and he will deal with them according. Let them sit down there and feel them getting dealt with. God is in control. I am feeling so sick this morning with all these dirty news. God knows, as a mother, I feel real bad. A teenager raping somebody, big people, boy, that is so bad. And what he could have in him, these drugs that they're giving them, they're putting all kind of thing inside and sending them crazy. They're mad. It's mad people we're dealing with.
Oh gosh.
And God knows nothing happens before it's time. Wait on God. Wait on him. And we will see the outcome of these people that behaving in this country like they don't have no sense, no common sense, and so come on again. God is able. Wait, God will take charge of this place. We're going on too much.
Bang, 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 bang.
This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and you're listening to my boy Andy Williams on The Ground Report. So catch his show on Talk City 91.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. weekdays, Monday to Friday. And don't forget to share the live with everyone, or else you will smell what The Rock is cooking.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Director Snipes. And I hear my name call. I hear Pastor call about dog, but this dog will run on every car tire. And they know how far I came from. They give me a visit before Christmas. And I see how I tried. You know, I just supported the UNC. I can never answer voted the PNL. But my UNC family neglect me. Mommy, you relax yourself and collect your pension. And stop calling my name. I KFC. Nobody is silencing me. I could talk. I over 18. And you keep up the good work you and Lennox. And you pay my visit in that time, man. I will talk to you serious.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy, we coming to the top of the hour here, Trinidad and Tobago. Keep your voice notes running. Don't forget you can make your calls in studio 6224911. Or you can send us a voice note or give us a WhatsApp text at voice note at 3663052, okay? Coming up next. Yeah, you gotta get to 8 o'clock news right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Hey, my truck drivers, give me a horn there, my truck drivers. Give me a horn. Hey, all my cricket fans, give me a horn while Snipes get this news together for us.
West Indies, of course, we won South Africa finally in the T20. By 6 wickets. Yes, the last match, though, of course, we lost the series 2-1.
Oh, God, so South Africa win.
Yes, of course, but the last game was a nice one in preparation for the World Cup, because from there it's straight to the World Cup.
Okay.
So it's nice. It's on a good
So
good
you
tone.
just go and watch cricket and thing. You just go and watch cricket.
Yeah, we have to go for the break and for the news. And when we come back, more on this edition of the Ground Report.
Good morning. This is your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. Pan Elders Steel Orchestra is the 2026 Panorama Medium Conventional Band Champion. Playing in position number 6, the steel band performed the Burning Flames classic Magician, I Command You, scoring 289 points to take first place. Placing second was Court Sound Specialist of Laventil with 284 points for their arrangement of Soft Man. Panbury Steel Orchestra came third with 278 points for The Fog. 10 medium steel bands took part in Monday's final, dubbed Legacy Monday. It was held at the Queen's Park Savannah instead of the parade grounds in Bacolod, Tobago, due to challenges on the Sea Bridge. In more entertainment news, at just 11 years old, Janiyah Clark has taken the crown as the 2026 National Junior Calypso Monarch. The talented secondary school student wowed the judges and audience alike, outshining 15 other contestants to claim the top prize. Drama, lyrical content, topical issues, high energy, and delivery worthy of the Queen's Park Savannah stage were on display from the 16 finalists in the National Junior Calypso Monarch 2026 competition on Monday. But, of course, there had to be one winner to capture the coveted prize.
Some youth behavior does make you shock, make you hold your head and say what? What's really going on with youths in this country? But I see in some leaders and some of the elders and the behavior they display. And the way they getting on, I don't have to question why youths behaving so today. So where are our leaders today to be an example struggle for we young people. Where are our leaders today? When the young ones looking for a role model.
2026 National Junior Calypso Monarch, Janaya Clark, said she has been performing for a few years already.
In London wrote the song, and the song is about role models and what we need to have in this country, like parents, police officers, and youths. I started off in 12 and under at 7.
The performances on Monday highlighted the strong abilities of the country's next generation of calypso artists. In other news now, managing back pay obligations involves a range of political, economic, and civic considerations. Professor Roger Hossain said it is the role of economists to identify gaps and advise the executive on how best to close these to support continued economic development. He said this represents a breathing space of economic opportunity on which future prospects, particularly in the non-energy sector, can be built. The professor added that a host of factors are currently working to make the economic outlook positive.
And those are really good numbers. We don't often see those kind of numbers in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, you have to go back many, many years. And so it's a good outlook in terms of 2027 and 2028. Based on energy, it's based mainly on the energy sector.
He said the emergence of these factors could help restore hope for young people, motivating them to stay in Trinidad and Tobago and creating an environment more conducive to increased investment. In sport now, the Trinidad and Tobago Under-17 men's national football team secured back-to-back victories in the CONCACAF Under-17 men's World Cup qualifiers with a commanding 8-0 win over St. Martin at the Hazley Crawford Stadium on Monday. TNT started strongly, taking an early 1-0 lead through Jamaica Watkins before Christian Pitt doubled the advantage to send the hosts into the break up 2-0. In the second half, Donovan Drayton and Adasa Richardson added their names to the score sheet, followed by goals from substitute Finn De Freitas and Jeremiah Nanton. Kanye Glasgow then sealed the result with a late brace, completing a dominant 8-0 victory for TNT. The win lifts TNT to second place in Group A and will now face Mexico in their final group match on Thursday, again at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. And that was your TTT News Update. I'm Kyrie Roberts. Have a great day.
That was TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
The Cabinet has approved the increase in the permissible age of importation of foreign-use right-hand drive private cars, that's sports utilities, SUVs, sedans, and station wagons, powered by gasoline, dieseline, or compressed natural gas, CNG, from 3 years to under 8 years, and under from the date of manufacture.
Music. Culture.
As Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has announced recently with our revitalization master plan, we are open for business. And a key area, a key focus of that master plan is, of course, the energy sector and the energy hub. And we will be open for business, not only for Nutrien, but for all other players that wish to discuss their investment portfolio with us.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM.
These are not just stories. They are the echoes of who we are, passed down in voices, in silence, and in memory. From the heart of the Caribbean, where history, mystery, and magic meet, this is Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Your weekly journey into the legends, stories, and whispers of our islands. Echoes of Our Folklore. Brought to you with the compliments of Creamery for all life's moments. In the deep shadowed forests, there is a presence that has walked these lands long before roads, before cities, before man believed the wilderness belonged to him. His name is Papa Bois. They say Papa Bois is short and stocky, with 2 horns crowning his head and the legs of a deer. He moves silently through the trees, carrying a horn of his own, one that he uses not to threaten, but to test. For when wicked hunters enter the forest with greed in their hearts, Papa Bois sounds his call, luring them deeper into the bush until the familiar path disappears and they are left lost among the trees. But make no mistake, Papa Bois is not a creature of evil. He is spoken of as a kind and ancient spirit, a guardian of the forest, a protector of animals, and a keeper of balance between humanity and nature. To those who respect the land, he is unseen. To those who seek only to exploit it, he becomes a warning. Papa Bois reminds us that the forest is not ours to conquer, but a living world to protect. Another tale from our islands, reminding us that the past, the spirits, and the stories of our ancestors are never far away. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore, brought to you with the compliments of Creamery for all life's moments.
I've got a smile on my face, 'cause I got a taste of something so yummy and good for my tummy. Now I've got Creamery yogurt on my mind. Try plain pineapple, strawberry, vanilla or peach. They're all natural, so healthy and delicious to eat. Now I've got Creamery yogurt on my mind.
Try the new all-natural Creamery yogurt today and improve your digestive health with our amazing flavors. It's yummy for your tummy.
I've got Creamery.
Creamery yogurt, a new way to snack.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is receiving targeted support to improve the quality of prosecution witness statements and reduce case backlogs through a new training program funded by the European Union and delivered by the United Nations Development Program. The Administration of Justice Indictable Proceedings Act Compliance Statement Training Program was officially launched at the TTPS Police Academy, with attendance from European Union Ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago, Her Excellency Cecile Tassin, the United Nations Development Program Representative Hugo Blanco, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, members of the judiciary, senior TTPS officers, and other criminal justice stakeholders. Delivered under the partnership of the Caribbean and the European Union on Justice, or PACE Justice Project, the training focuses on strengthening the process of witness statements preparation with the aim of improving efficiency across the criminal justice system. The program includes practical workshops and a train-the-trainer model designed to ensure long-term impact within the TTPS. The police service has welcomed the initiative, describing it as a timely investment in professional standards, investigative quality, and public confidence in the justice system.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
Mass in the streets, talk in the city. Talk City 91.1. Any views or opinions expressed on the Ground Report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
The Ground Report, the Ground Report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The Ground Report, the Ground Report.
I would think that there's been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
We are back. Time check. It's 12 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report with yours truly, the Pitbull of radio. That's me, Lennox Smith, the big word man, and director, Nigel Snipes. So let me say a pleasant good morning to those of you that are locked on to us on Talk City 91.1 FM. Not forgetting my maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers, my driving public boy. Good morning to you, drivers. Oh boy, Mother Bernie out of Tobago saying she feels sick. All she hearing is who teenager rape girl. Man come by man house and kill him, shoot him. He know the person. And then the biggest thing now is the Archbishop is begging tribe ban to please don't give the masqueraders in their goodie bag a sex toy. Yeah. Nigel Snipes and other people say, why the Archbishop in mind business and study what going on in his church? I say, wait. But then I study Mother Bernie. Trinidad get real serious. Because I also know the Bible say, go forth and multiply. Meaning make children. It's God's blessing. And the Archbishop, I believe, is crying for that because he's saying, when a woman get that, she don't need a man. That's not right. God put man and woman here for woman to want man and man to want woman. Okay? But the Archbishop is saying, hallelujah. Tribe, please, tribe. Don't give those young girls, don't give no masquerader, no sex toys. A woman call and say, mind your business. All here. Yeah. Before I let my partner Lennox get involved, all I hear that one man. The woman tell the Archbishop, mind your business. How she fed up. People wanting to. Yeah, let me get back that for lady, boy. What a woman put him in place there, Tell the Archbishop, yes, look at here, man. It here, yes. Is this? Yes, I think it's this. Let me try it.
Yeah, good morning, Andy, again. So the Roman Catholic priests want to talk about that the country want to descend into hedonism. So what about the... Andy, good morning. I don't agree with the Archbishop. Since when a woman's sexual health is something that a man's supposed to be discussing, or a man should have the moral compass to see what a woman should and shouldn't do with her body. At the end of the day, it is practicing safe sex because condoms are not 100% effective when it comes to preventing STD, for example, HPV, herpes, and syphilis, right? So if it is you as a woman using that toy, right, it is basically practicing safe sex and nothing is wrong with that, right? At the end of the day, women should be free to express themselves sexually and it shouldn't be taboo. I am sick and tired of men always trying to come and try to tell women what we should and shouldn't do with our body. The toy was never given for women to use it in any type of public space. It's goodies that could be used after, right? So at the end of the day, let women continue to express themselves, and that shouldn't be taboo. I think that once something doesn't benefit men, it is always seen as taboo because condoms have been given out for years and nobody was never saying nothing about it. So what the condom was for? Yeah, and the good was for not to engage in sexual activity. Come on, man, the double standard is glaring. Andy, good morning.
Nice. And all I hear what she say to the goodies, she call it goodies. She said that goodies is not to use in the tongue or in the public. She said that bag of goodies. Well, that sex toy is to be used home. Yeah, that she goodies. Oh, boy. All you, the lines are open. Lennox Smith, the Archbishop is calling. He is praying. He wants those tribes to stop giving out sex toys to masqueraders. I don't know. The women are saying, mind your business. Snipes say, Director Snipes say, Andy, they are spending their own money to pay for the costume? Yes. Are they over 18? Yes. But that's not the Archbishop business. Okay, Snipes. Let me ring a bell here, yes? Ting, ting. They had to get a bell to ring here, boy. Let me bring some God in this place. Only I don't know, boy. I don't know. I believe Tobago was right.
No, I think that is a measure of the diversity and the liberal nature of Trinidad and Tobago. And it is good to have these very frank discussions on matters that may be otherwise sensitive. Because at one time, and the caller is right, that at one time these discussions would have been taboo. And here it is, you're having it, of course, on national networks.
On the front
where
page.
people will have to, of course, make a decision.
It's on the front page of the newspaper.
So it reflects that the society has grown and is able, of course, to speak frankly about these matters that at one time was closet-oriented. And, when I was growing up, it would have been a slap in your mouth if you even entertain that kind of thought, fallacy, to look at someone engaged. So I think on the one hand, that is good. Of course, the young people growing up will now have to make a choice because they will now see the pros and cons, and that everything is on the table, so that at the end of the day, it's about choice in a society as liberal as ours is. So but from that perspective, I feel all right in the discussion. Whether it be from a religious perspective or from a mundane perspective, the fact is that
use a Baptist
it is on
partner.
the table.
Use a Baptist. Use a head of a religious organization. You ain't here with the Archbishop thing for? She say the man is saying no sex toy, no bag. You say it's not a problem. You know what is the problem?
No. Listen carefully. I'm saying that whatever perspective you take, when all of that comes together, when all that gels together, when all that is put in one basket, is the people at the end of the day have to make a choice. But the fact is that you ain't hiding anything.
All right,
the way how the discussion has evolved, has developed, it shows that the people have a choice to make. And if it is that you choose not to, fine. And if you choose to, well, nobody can vex at you for that.
Now I say God, I going with God. I am saying I'm going with Archbishop.
Yes, some
I
people
am
will
going
take
with
that route.
No, well, everybody had to go that route. That way, wait.
Well, if the Archbishop was in charge, but it is not so.
All right,
people have choice.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. So the lines are open.
Andy, just before you move on,
Yes.
you had a WhatsApp message from one of your callers that was very disrespectful. I would like you to block him on your end.
Okay.
He sounds like an adult and he should be a little more responsible, and we need to get a little more serious because we are on international radio.
Exactly.
And you know, it may well be, I'm making no excuses for him, but it may well be that, of course, his vocabulary may be limited. So therefore, maybe we can invite him to use a word such as masturbate. That will be acceptable.
Okay.
Right?
So
Yeah.
next time, use the right word, masturbate, partner. So look, Lennox begged for you there. Tell Ole, it's snipes, Ole, it's snipes. It's not the pet ball. Bang! your onyx stick. Snipes, you hear any name of it? Snipers and sniper. Sharpshooter. Aye, put him down. Lennox say it's a limited in words. Give him a chance. Next time, don't use that one. Just use masturbate. Oh my God. Come, let's continue.
It's much more palatable and much more pleasing to the ear. And of course, will not get us in trouble at the same time.
All right, partner.
Yeah. So that's how it is. We open up the lines.
All right, let's take a call. Go ahead, caller. Yeah. Morning, caller. Oh, sir. Yes, caller. Pleasant good morning to you. Where you calling from? And what's your contribution on the ground report this morning? What's your contribution this morning?
Good morning to the Magnificent Tree.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, brother Lennox.
Hey.
Everybody all right, right?
Yes, everybody's all right.
Yes. As could be, Scalival upon us. You know, you never can tell. The very monarch may well reign inside of the studio here.
But you go ahead, caller. Go ahead. Remember, time is limited. We have to take a lot of calls.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Andy. First of all, we have to understand what is Carnival. Carnival is something is very sinful, right? Because we have a lot of immoral acts in Carnival, right? And we must understand why Archbishop Gordon Hall was to say what he said. Because under any case, he's a man of God, right? And he have to direct you in the right way. Doesn't matter if you want it or not. Because woe be unto those that lead my flocks away. That in the Bible, right? So he have to lead you that way. And nothing wrong with he doing that, right? Now, if you feel, well, you want to do what you want to do, sooner or later, you will have a price to pay. Because if God say he against that, well, it's the right thing for you to do. You fix up. I am telling you not to do it at all. You fix up. But when the time come and you meet the maker, then you will deal with it wrong or if it's right. And nobody can save you. Right? Like when a storm come or earthquake come or any kind of flood come.
Well, let me ask
everybody praying to God.
Let me ask you something before you go there, because you are correct with all what you were saying there. But when they do make the maker, where the maker asks them a question to know if they'll go to heaven or not, tell them that, why did you use a sex toy and it was wrong for using a sex toy and it's against God's law to use a sex toy? What would the maker tell these people that you say will be condemned?
Well, Andy, the maker wouldn't ask you that, you know. Don't stop with that. He ain't asking you that at all. Because he will judge you wrong or right. And he ain't have to ask you nothing. Because he is the boss. So he don't have to tell you nothing. He will send you where he has to send you. That is my idea about that. Thank you, Mr. Andy.
All right, thank you. Next caller. A pleasant good morning to you. Welcome to the Ground Report. What's on your front burner this morning? What's supposed to make news that not making news? Let's hear you. Where are you calling from?
Good morning to you and Brother Lennox and Mr. Snipes. I just want to make a small contribution about the sex toy and the giveaway by the band leaders. And that woman who called in and defending, whatever. She probably don't know Trinidadians. Trinidadians have to go the extra mile. They're going to jump, they're going to pull out that sex toy and not going to use it, on stage. But they're going to show it, they're going to jump in front of that camera, that camera in front of the grandstand at the Queen's Park, Savannah, and they're going to parade themselves. And very soon, very soon, Andy, very soon, there's no other kind of people like us. We're the greatest people. But there is no other kind of people like a Trinidadian in this whole wide world.
But Mr. Lenny, Mr. Lenny, just now, you are so correct. Eh? So you are saying they will go the extra mile. So let me say, band going to the stage. It's carnival. It's Tuesday. The judging of the band, and let me say, Iowa or Marshall or Bungie or Fayan or one of them. I like this one too. The tongue tune with Mikel and Patrice. So you saying when they say wave your hand, wave it, you saying they're gonna jump in that bag, pull out that sex toy and wave it in front of the oh God.
Listen, do you see I try to get my kids, which I have a lot, 6, 8 grandkids and 13 great-grands. And I have to pull them away. They love Carnival. I have to pull them away when these women, and even in Miami Carnival, start to gyrate and the way that they have. Like I told you, I was a promoter with one of the biggest promotions in Miami Carnival and also in New York. Not only that, pretty soon, then we think, if they're giving away toys, look out. Probably next year, they're going to have mobile rooms where they could go in the van and use those toys.
Oh God!
After they drink.
You're going too far now.
Yeah, boy, we gone.
Yeah, imagination running out.
Yeah, boy, you man say mobile rooms now too privately, yes? Boy, them banning them go get them that after. Oh, good.
Well, it is not inconceivable, frankly, because, you have mobile toilets now, right? You have mobile bars. At one time, the hawkers and the makeshift vendors would get a handsome sale during the course of the carnival. These days, it is so difficult that I observed that NCC on the southern side of the savannah have not put any booths there because bands simply pass and have the all-inclusive. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey.
Yes, good morning, my friend. Yes.
Happy birthday, boy.
Hold on my side. Hold on my side here. Go ahead in the Talk City studios. Go ahead.
Lennox Smith.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning, my friend.
This is Malcolm X.
Hey, good morning to you.
Go ahead, Malcolm
Long
X.
time I ain't getting with all you, but anyhow, you see, this whole sex toy thing, this is something new, you know. That's selling in all kind of shop in America all about.
Well said.
And really and truly, dildo is selling all kind of shop too. Long time, Lennox, you know, when you're going to buy a condom, you used to go down low to tell them you want to pack a condom. You used to high to say you want a condom.
Yes.
Right? So the lady who called in and to Trinidad and Tobago, check the kind of mask they're making now, and you will realize it's a set of sick people. You see that last caller there? I like what he's saying. Just now they might have a little room and all in band where people to go into. I support that because you know why? They can't be down at Devil Road, boys. They're moving away from us and they're trying to promote a kind of like sex because on everything now is sex. You understand? And we're watching how the destruction of the world going right now. So I saying that ban, the people who bring in a ban is a set of sickos. I Malcolm X says so.
Oh God, tribe. Malcolm X is saying all these sickos. Go ahead, call on my side.
Any views or opinions expressed on the ground report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Oh boy, the bishop praying for you. Go ahead, caller.
I'm calling for MacBean. Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox. I want to be a little philosophical here. The Bible says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And knowing what Gordon and them will be doing, I don't see how he could have no any moral authority to be casting aspersion on people or guiding people. I remember he drive a bongsong a man in Bossier and they get away that thing gone under the carpet.
It's alleged. Come on.
No, it's not alleged. The incident happened.
Okay, it make news.
The incident happened. It's not alleged.
All right, so it made news.
And that get covered up under the carpet.
Now, you see,
so let's use without sin cast the first stone.
All right, next caller. We don't know that. Who can't thing with that?
Any views or opinions expressed on the ground report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
I really don't have the information on that and who bongs on who and whoever. You might be happy, but I really don't have it. So I don't want to discuss nothing.
Let's try to be a little more responsible with our comments.
Yeah.
And this is for the callers and people sending us the voice notes. Let's try to be a little more responsible with our comments.
Correct. Oh boy. Hey, let me continue with some voice notes there. Oh boy. Nah, boy. This program, the Ground Report, ain't easy, boy. It's politics, it's this, it's that. Let me hear nobody. Nobody always studying proportional representation. I wonder what you're going to say. Proportional sex toys station. What nobody going to say? What do you know about this?
I could predict that you would say that if you had proportional representation, that wouldn't happen.
Nobody
in this discussion about the toys.
That's a monofocus he is, but that's all right. Go ahead.
And so on. I know we're having fun, but there's a serious side to this. Once upon a time, the church was the state. Regardless of which country, the priesthood, those who say they were appointed by God, whichever God they are talking about, the church was the state. And in fact, that concept continued that the king, right? Whenever you hear the word king, that means that this person is either chosen by God, or sometimes they go as far as claiming that they are God, right? For democracy and republicanism to exist, the world that we exist in, where each citizen has a certain rights that are inalienable, cannot be taken away from them, born with them, and that the citizen is the state, that concept of the state being the church and the church being the state and the king being chosen by God and must have maximum rule over you because it's God's will, that concept had to be abandoned. So we've had a separation of the church from the state, necessarily so. Now you may say there are downsides to that, almost certainly, I don't know. But the upside is every citizen now is a state and free to make their own choices and decisions within the bracket of laws that we all agree to live under, not just one person or one church. So in this matter, I disagree with Andy. He said that we must go with God. Which God? Your God, your version, your religious belief?
Oh, God.
If so, if somebody else stands up of another religion that exists in Trinidad and Tobago and say it must go with their religion, Carnival would not exist at all. I don't want to call religion names, but we know what we are talking about here. Carnival would not exist at all. Far more for a mass band and far more for a goodie bag in a mass band that you may have gotten, some gifts in. So this topic, as jocular and jovial as it is, actually has some serious underpinnings.
We have to go for a break.
It is so wonderful this morning to hear the argument is surrounding the Archbishop. So I want the Archbishop to be aware of this. If he's aware that the 26th of December, there's be the launching of Trinidad and Tobago Carnival activities. I want him to get in the direction for next year, because next year, on the 24th of December, should be Jubilee, and the 25th of December should be Parade of the Band, because Christmas was all a lie. It was never real. Because you read the Bible from start to finish and it have nothing about the 24th and the 25th of December. So I look out for the Archbishop next year to give that announcement. This year his announcement was what we all are arguing. I have no problem with that. I hope this voice note get a play.
It did. Snipes, take us away, Trinidad and Tobago. We go for a break and come back. When we come back, more right here on The Ground Report. We'll be back.
If you are a migrant currently living in Trinidad and Tobago without legal immigration status, this message is for you. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has introduced a special registration process for migrants who have overstayed or entered the country illegally. The online registration process will begin from Monday 26th of January and end on Wednesday 25th of February 2026. All applicants are first required to register through the official portal at migrantregistration.gov.tt. That's migrantregistration.gov.tt. After completing the online registration, there will be a mandatory in-person processing and verification which begins at the end of February 2026. The start date for that phase will be announced through official government channels. The in-person registration will take place at the Hazley Crawford Stadium, Port of Spain, the Atto Bolden Stadium in Balmain, Couva, and the Larry Gown Stadium in Malabar, Arima, as well as the Dwight York Stadium, Bacalet, Scarborough, Tobago. Applicants will undergo a comprehensive verification process which will include vetting by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service involving fingerprinting and background checks. You will also be required to undergo basic medical screening. Upon completion of the registration process, successful applicants will be required to pay $700 for the migrant registration card. The ministry reminds undocumented migrants your participation in this exercise is essential, as failure to register during this window will result in deportation. This special registration process for migrants is your opportunity to be documented, protected, and allowed to work legally in Trinidad and Tobago for a defined period. For additional instructions, along with online application and required forms, visit the official portal at migrantregistration.gov.tt. That's migrantregistration.gov.tt. This message brought to you by the Ministry of Homeland Security and the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
This week only, tune in to TTT News at 6 p.m. Then stay tuned for your favorite carnival competitions immediately following, only on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
This Valentine's Day on Talk City 91.1, we're talking about real love.
Not the fairy tales, not the perfect endings, but the love that comes after heartbreak.
Join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
If you've loved and lost.
If you've survived divorce.
Or a long relationship.
And somehow found love again. We want to hear your story, because love doesn't always start perfectly, but sometimes the second time means even more.
Call in, share your journey, inspire someone who still believes. Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak.
Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Real conversations, real life, real love. On Monday 9th to Friday 13th February, join us for Second Chances, Love After Heartbreak. Powered by the House of Angostura, Flowers 137, Cinema 1, Gemstone.
Come celebrate the icons who paved the way in Gone But Not Forgotten 2, Wednesday 4th February at Napa and Thursday 5th at Sapa, featuring compositions of Funny, Maestro, Shadow, Singing Francine, Swallow, plus more, and live performances in tribute to them by current soca and calypso stars, MC Sonny Bling. Tickets are $300 and $250. Get yours at Extra Food Supermarket, Mart's Liquor Place, Western Union Tunapuna, Crosby's in St. James, both Napa and Sapa box office, and islandetickets.com. For more information, you can call 732-3402.
Saturday, February 21st. Saturday after Carnival. Release the Carnival Comedy Cool Down featuring the Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype, and his friends.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Major Hype, and guess what? It's all about the comedy show.
At the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts, Sapa, South Trinidad. Showtime, 8 p.m. Get your early bird tickets.
Shout out to my Trinity people. Where my Trinity people at?
Calling all culture lovers. Are you ready to dive into the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago? Tune in to Culture Talk, where we explore the vibrant traditions, sizzling rhythms, and rich stories of our islands every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Short Pants. And how do you feel about Calypso? On Sunday, Short Pants opens the doors of the Kaiso Cafe from 1 to 5 p.m. You can share your views, chat with the singers, hear some of the best calypsos that were ever sung, and learn a little something and more about our Trinbago culture. Culture Talk on Saturday and Kaiso Cafe on Sunday with Short Pants on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Carnival Stories. Carnival Stories. History in motion. Why we play mass.
To play mass is more than wearing a costume. It is performance, protest, parody, pride. From Canboulez's resistance to Juve's freedom to today's bands crossing the stage, Carnival has always been a mirror of who we are. It tells our story, it tells our history without textbooks. It preserves memory without museums. When we play mass, we do not escape reality, we remember it. And in remembering, we celebrate Carnival stories. Our past, our power, our carnival.
Carnival Stories. Carnival Stories. Our past, our power, our carnival. Carnival Stories on Talk City 91.1 FM.
The Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday night unforgettable experience is back. This is us. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday night. After Carnival, TNT, the show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust. In partnership with Talk City 91.1 FM and TTT Limited, 28th of February at Napa, Port of Spain. Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp. Come see the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm. Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
You know, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in town, no fire, 2 mannequin.
All his funny friends. Kenneth Superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Okay, me no first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring out the dog in me, you know. I better scrape you.
Get those tickets now. Ronnie and Caro, Mascot, Maraval Road, Port of Spain, Bruce Bar, St. Augustine, and islandetickets.com. For ticket hotlines, call 278-5892, 316-0814, 382-9986. Laugh till your belly bust.
Digicel. Points get done, data get done, minutes get done, speed get done. Digicel is the real #1. Switch and done, hurry up and come cause. While you're waiting, everybody online speeding. Full bars to the top, yeah we leading. Digicel have it luck and you need to switch it. Now is the right time to come in or sign up online. Digicel is one of a kind. Make up your mind and make the switch today. For 30 days you don't even have to pay. Keep that same phone number, don't worry, we've got you. With Digicel, the vibes got on no way. But you have to switch today.
Switch to the bigger, better network. Digicel, better together.
This Wednesday morning on The Ground Report, we're bringing you a very special guest. Joining us live in studio is Senator the Honorable Dr. Kennedy Swarat-Singh, Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, and Minister in the Ministry of Finance. From 6 a.m., we'll be talking development, the economy, and the real issues affecting you. Straight, honest conversation, no long talk. So set your alarm, tune in early, and be a part of the discussion. That's this Wednesday, 11th February, from 6 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM. The Ground Report. Real talk, right where it matters.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are back, we are back, we are back. Time check. Hey, it's 14 minutes to the hour of 9 o'clock. When you're listening to the Ground Report, yours truly, the pitbull of radio, and Lennox Smith in a studio. Not forgetting Nigel Snipes, Director Snipes. So the lines are still open for you. I have some voice notes to play. Some of you come with your front burners. Some of you come with your news that not making news, that's supposed to make news right on the Ground Report. But most of you are going with what's trending and criticizing this holy man. archbishop that is asking a mass ban, please. Trinidad and Tobago morals are so low. That is what he's trying to say. Please, mass ban, don't carry it to the next level. Please don't give out in those goodie bags sex toys for the women. And women, man, everybody is telling this man of God, this man of the cloth, this man will bring in a godly message. They are saying, stay out of my business. Stay out of my bedroom. Stay out of my life. Leave me and my goodie bag with my sex toy or toys. My God. Amen. Hallelujah. Lord, I pray for Trinidad and Tobago. I pray for Trinidad and Tobago. I pray for Snipes. I pray for all those men, all who condoling that and saying that the women pay for their costumes. They are over 18. And the Archbishop shouldn't tell them nothing. Stay out of the business. We, Papa. All the lines are open, yes? That is so. Trinidad morals really, really, really gone, boy. Yeah, a man say just now you go out now it had the P truck, it had the 2 truck, it had now we go out the play with my toy truck. That go have air conditioner and all kind of thing. They put big screen and all kind of thing too.
We have a call.
All right.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Make your contribution.
Yeah, man. Good morning, Mr. Andy. Good morning, Nigel Knight, and good morning, the what's your name again? Yes?
Lennox Smith.
Go ahead, Lennox Smith. Yes. President here, man. My name mouth slip sometimes, computer. Anyway, you have a nice program, and the program you're dealing with current affairs. I want to slip in the one with the bishop right now in truth. Because, like, the truth is, all of them do we really want from slavery down, you know. And what we do it again now, they are the truth. Because I eventually know the culture of the society ended up. I remember in my younger days, because I kind of 63 and things, I kind of a little age. And we younger days, what made plenty run out and things and could able to link up with woman and man and things on the road of sex. And it's still controlling the situation today in the carnival. It get deep now. Long time used to have a nice mask, but the generation now I want to hear what 40 years history. Them want to hear about how they appreciate their own life today. Greed, dominance, and sex. These three vital organs in our culture. And it's so vast. It are people who are exploiting it. And it's not people who are being exploited. What did the bishop say? The bishop is part of the exploitation, bringing slaves to the Caribbean also in the days. So, what are they talking about? This is started going in our level, no, it's only God. This is how God, according to people, the kind of God half of them want to talk about. And God in yourself, you can't see yourself to the kind of God consciousness that you should have. Then you actually ain't not caring. But then the world God as it is, leave the people alone and let them live their life. If you can change, if you can't change, do just like them.
Thank you very much. Next caller on my side, morning caller.
Yeah, morning. This is Orlando.
Go ahead, Orlando.
Morning.
Short and sweet. Go ahead.
Yes. I get into the whole talk this morning there that people could take toys and walk on Carnival Day and use it, right? Is that so?
No.
No, that's not so.
All right. I want to hear what it is about. Can you explain it to me?
Snipes,
apparently, a very large band has decided to give these care packages when you purchase your costume. You get a bag with a couple things in it, and one of the things in the bag is a sex toy. We have an archbishop that is against the giving of sex toys by the band.
Well,
so we're having a discussion on it.
I have an agreement with the Archbishop because when Moses wrote the 10 Commandments, Sodom and Gomorrah, he fell that 10 commandment day and it destroyed. So we don't want to get destroyed the young youths at Trinidad and Tobago, because illegally now people could drive a car without an insurance and they're fighting to be right. Just now you see a man will have a gun and he'll be fighting to be right. So we want to know if you sitting there in front of your granddaughter watching Carnival and a lady coming up the road with her toy and playing in front of that little child, what become of that child education? She think that is the way to go for Carnival? No, we want to stop that.
I'm
stop it.
saying for many years, women have been walking half naked on the streets.
Yeah, let him finish now. Let him finish.
Yeah, but
go ahead. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, we need to respect the world. If we don't do that, we won't teach the children. We don't really care about ourselves, and I'm very, very, very disrespectful to see older people supporting that. That is, well, the 10 Commandments, no, they write the 10 Commandments, and Moses threw it in Sodom and Gomorrah. That would Sodom and Gomorrah mean that anything anybody wanted to do, they could have do it. But the world changed so quick that we follow too much the pattern of the European style, the different country style. And we as a small country, 1.2 million, we cannot allow 500,000 people to break the law. It won't work. Because somewhere down the line, I feel they should put a penalty on that ban.
All right, thank you. Nobody breaking the law. If it is, it was breaking any law.
Thank you.
It would be interesting to find out what he meant, because the beginning of his conversation or his presentation stated that it's to be used on Carnival Day. So I want to know if he felt that in a ban you use it. You see, you have to be very careful when you're listening to these fellows, because their interpretation may well mean that. And next thing, of course, his argument.
That's why he asked
that's why his argument with respect to the children is a valid one. If it is, he believes that it's going to be used, meaning that it's going to be used in a ban, which of course is exposed
after we gave him the information, so it was invalid.
Yeah. Right. So I just want to find out what conditioned his mind to think that. Go ahead.
But listen to my mind. My mind is with that is that no, majority of the women would not use that on that day. They will wait till in the comfort of their homes and they will use that. But Trinidadians like to carry things to the next level, and it will, in its minority, will have women pulling aside and you'll shock when they get the alcohol in their head or what, and using that. And when they don't use that, they see the real deal going down in a corner somewhere too. It is what it is, son. Oh my God. Archbishop, I understand.
So is it that the Archbishop has a case?
Yeah, you have a good case. Yeah, because we do have Trinidad and Tobagonians that overdo it.
Even though that is the exception to the rule, you avoid it all entirely.
Let me give a perfect example. In Lavantil,
gentlemen, all the phone lines are ringing here.
All phones are ringing? Yeah.
Every single
Well, this is part of the conversation as well. But
and we have 4 minutes.
Go ahead, anybody. Oh,
hello, welcome.
Go ahead, caller.
Good morning to you, Charles.
Yes, good morning.
In the beginning of time, the devil was the angel of music, right? And then it turned around and they say, Samson and Delilah. And what happened to that? Today, the nation and the world, and God really says in the Bible, it will be the sign of time, and man will ignore it. And this is the time that we're going through, my brother. Rumors of war, and now we're hearing women could walk and are banned. That ban, who's the owner of that ban? There's a strike you down. I thank you, my brother.
All right, let me play this.
You have another call? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's see how fast we could get several in. Go ahead.
Hi, morning, Andy, morning, Lennox.
Yes, good morning.
Mrs. Controversial, go ahead.
Go straight to your issue.
Andy, morning. No, I not only Archbishop. The Archbishop feel how he feel. That's his problem.
Okay.
I will keep what I have to myself. But I just find the Archbishop needs to tap down a little bit because at the end of the day, it's still showing a little safe sex, you know, than a woman going out there sleeping with these other men, and first they use that instead, yes?
No, let me
But
ask you a
anyway,
direct question. Let me ask you a direct question. You say you're display mask, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if you get a bag of goodies...
No, I don't play mask anymore, Andy.
All
I
right.
go to all the fets. I don't play mask.
But do you not find it disrespectful to you if it is you're playing mask and when you're reaching the band day, so you get a bag with goodies and you get a sex toy?
No. They're not going to give you that the day of playing mask, no. When you go to collect your costume, you get that in the goodie bag. So you keep that home. You're not... but I understand what he's saying, too. And have some women that are going to take it and come out on the road with it and use it. Yeah. Which we know women is going to do that kind of crap, which is wrong, and I do not condone that. But at the same time, it have it good and it have it bad in it. So it's kind of, it's really hard to say no and yes. Okay, because at the end of the day, it is the woman that who would come out and use this on the road and make this into a whole drama. And then make him...
But before I go...
But we understand. I was right when I said that tribe should not give out it.
Right, but before I go...
But anyway, guys,
we coming on time.
I will see you guys on Thursday.
Wait, don't go yet. Before you go, quick, before you go there, I know you mentioned on the program here that you are single mother, you're a woman, have no man, and you're working for all your money, and you're spending your money on your vacation and this and that.
Yeah. Me, I'm not sure.
Right. Would you accept that as a gift?
I have accepted that as many gifts many times, and I gave it away.
Oh, all right. Right, bye-bye.
Yeah, many times I accept that as
Andy,
gift.
maybe...
I gave it away because that's my thing.
Maybe Andy, you could answer whether or not, since condoms was the predecessor to this new initiative.
That is not normal.
Do you know?
Not normal.
Hey, wait. We had to cut off because we had to go.
We had to cut off. Yeah. Do you know of any instances where the condoms were used in public?
Trinidad and Tobago, after God family comes first. Be safe on the nation's roads. Don't forget tomorrow morning, please, God. No, tonight at 8 o'clock, Lennox Smith with corridor transformations. Yes. Go just so Lennox.
Andy,
boy.
Andy, please do send me Trini Nairo's full name.
I will. So Trinidad and Tobago, until tomorrow morning, coming up next, off the records with Mr. X and Stefan. Those student Pitbull of Radio are saying, we are out of here.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
This is about creating opportunity through responsible management and citizen participation in national wealth. We are targeting US $3 billion in new investment within the next few years in energy, in construction, in tourism, and the digital economy.
Music.
It's reconstruction time in Trinidad, so put your shoulder to the wheel and lad, move on, don't stop till you reach the top. You put a hand and I put a hand and we will sing. For big and for small in no time at all, prosperity. There's no other way to do it. Show your patriotic spirit, unity somehow. If Trinidad ever needed you, is now.
Culture.
The budget has goodies and some not so goodies, but that is because fairness requires that everyone plays their part.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM.
These are not just stories, they are the echoes of who we are, passed down in voices, in silence, and in memory. From the heart of the Caribbean, where history, mystery, and magic meet, this is Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Your weekly journey into the legends, stories, and whispers of our islands. Brought to you by Talk City 91.1 FM. In the deep shadowed forests, there is a presence that has walked these lands long before roads, before cities, before man believed the wilderness belonged to him. His name is Papa Bois. They say Papa Bois is short and stocky, with 2 horns crowning his head and the legs of a deer. He moves silently through the trees, carrying a horn of his own, one that he uses not to threaten, but to test. For when wicked hunters enter the forest with greed in their hearts, Papa Bois sounds his call, luring them deeper into the bush until the familiar path disappears and they are left lost among the trees. But make no mistake, Papa Bois is not a creature of evil. He is spoken of as a kind and ancient spirit, a guardian of the forest, a protector of animals, and a keeper of balance between humanity and nature. To those who respect the land, he is unseen. To those who seek only to exploit it, he becomes a warning. Papa Bois reminds us that the forest is not ours to conquer, but a living world to protect. Another tale from our islands, reminding us that the past, the spirits, and the stories of our ancestors are never far away. You've been listening to Echoes of Our Folklore. Echoes of Our Folklore. Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your